All right, we're here. We made it. I think I'm ready. You'd think I'd be ready before I hit go live, but the answer is kinda. I'm kinda ready. All right, I need to do this thing. I need to do this thing, pinned comment thing. All right, we pin it, and then what's the other one? We have to do this and make sure that YouTube is behaving. Kind of, mostly. Let's see. Yep, at least currently. Currently it is behaving. All right. So, hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are, whenever you are. Hello. I'm a practical eccentric, and it's update time. Okay. And it was like a mixed bag of excitement because I'm always excited for new Dreamlight Valley update stuff. And but like, you know, I'm into Teddy's Haven right now too. So there's that. I'm like, it's okay, you can play it on Sunday. And then of course there's also part of me that's like, and you still have dinkum stuff to do. There's just too much to do. And if you don't know, Steam is having a huge sale. I don't remember, a couple days ago, I got a notification. It's like, this game and this game are on sale. And then a whole bunch of others. Like 3/4 of my wish list is on sale. So I'm trying to figure out if my husband and I can finagle birthday money, because we ended up not spending as much on stuff that we had, set aside birthday money for and anniversary money for. And my husband's birthday's coming up, so we might have a little bit of money. Like, his mom might give him a little bit of money, and he wants to buy a game, but I'm also like, we could go see a movie, or we could go have lunch, or we could go, you could buy a movie bundle if you want, because he likes, I swear his hobby is looking at movie bundle deals. Like, he just is always looking at them, and I have to, like, tell him, no, not right now, not right now. So I'm like, if there's anything you want to get, or if you want to keep your eye out, or you're like earmark some money for it or whatever, these are all of your options for your birthday. But then I'm like, we might have some budget to, I was really thinking about picking up at least, I really want to pick up Bookshop Simulator and Tiny Bookshop, and they're both on sale right now. And I was like, oh, maybe I should go ahead and pick them now while they're on sale, and then figure out how to get them into the mix later on down the road. But I hate it when things go on sale, because I'm always like, should I get it now? So we'll see. In any case, it's update day. So let's do the quote of the night, and then we will get into update stuff. So where are we? It's not this one. Nope, I've already done that. It's this one. Amazing. It's like I have 14 million tabs open, and one of them is the right tab. All right, so the quote of the night is, the ability to be in the present moment is a major component of mental wellness. And that's from Abraham Maslow. I think I'm saying that correctly. I looked it up and promptly forgot. And the reason I picked this quote, although it does sound like I am like talking about future me and the fun that future me will have, and also the juggling that future me will have to do, I picked this quote in particular because, like, I'm trying to stay in the present moment more. I think that's part of the journey of figuring out how my brain works, how my habits work, how to change those things, how to make them gradually improve over time instead of worrying about them not being good enough right off the bat or right out of the gate, or however you want to phrase that. Because it the work I've been doing has been more about, accepting who I am, accepting how I actually work, accepting the fact that things are going to be a long progression as opposed to instant gratification. And like, I used to be really bad about if I needed to rest, or if I didn't get enough done, or if I wasn't doing things good enough, because it never was restful. It was never like I never got out of that exhaustion phase where it's like I'm tired and I end up falling asleep or taking a nap or not getting 4 loads of laundry done or whatever the hell it was, you know, getting all of the grass mowed, getting things done enough. And I just, I stopped doing that to myself. I stopped worrying about if taking it, you know, falling asleep early or taking a nap or playing my video game or whatever, taking a break from the chores, the work, the stress, meant that I was less than because I wasn't doing all of those other things to the maximum all the time, full throttle. And so it allowed me to just be like, you know what? I'll get to it. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. And being here doing this means I get to be present. I get to hang out. I get to provide a space for anybody who wants to hang out, who needs somebody to occupy their brain circus, because I do that. I listen to a lot of people. I listen to books. I listen to music. I listen to, you know, all kinds of stuff. And I occupy my brain circus, which in a weird way is also kind of being present, even though like I'm shelving books or whatever. But like I'm shelving books, but I'm listening to the thing. And that helps keep me in the moment as opposed to letting my brain circus spiral off into oblivion about all the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, future things, past things. And yeah, being here is also a component of that. I'm here to play a video game, and I get at least 3 hours to do it because I said so, damn it. So welcome. Welcome to my being in the present moment. Hopefully I can help you be in the present moment, or at least distract you from all of that spiral. So, hey, oh my God. Hi. I've been thinking about you. How are you, Yaya? So nice to see you. Well, see you? See your name? I was wondering what's going on. Not that you owe me anything or anything like that, but hi. Welcome. It's Dreamlight Valley. What are we doing? I'm closing my thingy. I hope you are doing well or have been doing well. Keeping busy, I'm sure. But, what am I doing? I'm sabotaging myself already. How are we doing that already? On a social media break? Understandable. I'm being very selective about my interactions at the moment. So I completely get it. But welcome back. It's good to have you here. So are you still into Dreamlight Valley, or have you taken a hiatus from that as well? I know people, I have gone through periods of in and out with Dreamlight Valley. I actually haven't been playing as much in my downtime lately, but I also don't feel like I need to. Like I feel like I'm in a pretty good position as far as money and being prepared for Star Path and stuff like that. So, aww. Well, I'm glad to have you. What are we doing? Oh, should I look at patch notes? I looked at patch notes for the last update, although I skimmed through the patch notes for this one. Let's see, what's it called? What is this Star Path called? We can start there. We can start with the Star Path. I got all hyper because I missed you. Okay. You've restarted playing? Nice. All right. Well, it's a good time for wishful thinking. The wishful thinking Star Path. Oh, it's doing the scrolly thing that I hate. Okay. Is that an autumn chill in the air, or is it the witching hour? It's the... As we pause, it's the witchful thinking Star Path. This fall, step into a world of enchantment and decide what kind of witch you are. A poised potion maker or someone woodsy and wild. Maybe you're both. Complete duties to unlock magical rewards from potion shelves and starring spell books. Staring? Why can't I remember how starring is not a word. Staring spell books to a fashion... Is that... Am I being dumb? Why can't I remember how to pronounce this word? Staring? Yes. Okay. My brain was just like, is that spelled? You know how, like, when you write a word and you're like, I think I'm spelling this correctly, but you also think you're not spelling it correctly, and then you have to look it up, and then you feel dumb because you can't remember how it's spelled. That's how I feel right now, except for I'm speaking out loud in front of people. The summer took your life on a little side adventure. Did ancestry and found your bio, Dad. Oh, wow. Well, hopefully that was a positive thing. Trip on words often. Well, good. I'm glad I'm not alone. Okay. Where was I? Oh, staring. Staring spell books to a fashionable. See, that doesn't. It just reads weird. Complete duties to unlock magical rewards from potion shelves and staring spell books. Ah, I was getting the rhythm wrong. Okay. To a fashionable forest witch outfit and a mystic raven. Whether you want to whip up potions or channel nature's magic, the star path has something to. Was it leave you spellbound? I think that's what it was. Yes, to leave you spellbound. Okay. So, okay, I want to look at the. Let's look at the rewards first. Oh, cute. I like this purple raven. He was a really nice dude. He's coming to meet us in the spring or early summer. Oh, nice. Well, good for you. I'm glad. That's exciting. Hopefully it'll be proved to be positive for years to come. So, wow. So yeah, a heck of a side quest there. I just was hot. And I did a lot of stuff for this to kind of get myself in a more practiced rhythm. It's been kind of a... It's not been completely smooth, but it's been nice to kind of let myself slowly progress at, like, making sure I'm posting regularly and making sure I'm getting thumbnails, and I'm still crap at titles and stuff like that, but like, just like repeating the thing over and over and over again, to where now that things like my real life stuff is starting to pick up with school and then holidays and birthdays and all of that stuff, I feel like not overwhelmed by it. So that was the goal, was to make sure by the time I got to this point of year that I wasn't going, and now I have to drop everything because everything is stressful. So good. My titles are fine. It's one of those things where I feel like YouTube is never going to fully understand how to promote, like, algorithmically what I'm doing. And so that's fine. I'm not super fussed about it, but I'm not a writer, so I always feel like writing is my biggest downfall, so titles fall into that category. So, but I appreciate it that they are fine. They are good enough. I'm here, damn it. All right. Okay, so I went ahead. I actually already got a duty done by doing one duty, like one daily duty. That's not it. It's this. I got one duty done. So I got 20 points already, but I want to look at the stuff. So hat. Oh, it's got mushrooms on it. Okay. That's a motif. Excuse me? It's a glider. I was not expecting that. And I do like this dress, although I'm not sure how often I will wear it. But this hat, like, I'm not even really a hat person, but it's got mushrooms on it, and that makes me happy. Okay. Hocus Pocus. It is Hocus Pocus. Okay, the book doesn't look like book. It looks kind of like book. But the cauldron is definitely Hocus Pocus. That's nice. Witch's bookcase. That's cute. So funny. Your stepdad was working for your uncle and no one knew. What? What are the odds? That's crazy. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I want to... I'm going to have to go back and redo some of my rooms. I kind of wish this was like a different shape of window. I love really big windows. And the round ones won't be... They won't give me like a full wall of windows like I like to have. But like in my... Did I call it a greenhouse? What the hell did I call that room? Whatever the garden, the indoor garden that I have is. I can't remember what I called it now. I went on a deep dive of like all of the different greenhouse, conservatory. They were like 7 different things that were almost the same kind of structure, same kind of room, but they had slightly different, like, parts of them were attached to the house. Some of them were detached from the house. Some of them had more windows. Some of them had less windows. And it was like, okay, can we just call it all one thing? But apparently not. Fancy people with their fancy rooms. Used to run a Facebook group for World of Warcraft. Titles for posts were dumb, probably. You know, if they communicated what they needed to communicate. Really like the Aurora's windows. Yes. And that's a motif. What is that? It's a wall thingy. That's cute. Ooh. I want that. And this is also very cute. The glass potion case. Staff. Nice. There was a staff in the last, like, Moonstone bundle outfit thing, and I was like, damn it, I wouldn't mind to have a staff, but I wasn't going to drop money on Moonstones at that time, so it's nice that we got a staff here. And then here's the book that's like book, but not exactly, although isn't book in Hocus Pocus made of skin? So maybe they don't want to have a skin book. No Necronomicons in Disney. Ooh, those are kind of cute. Little witchy gloves. All right. What is that? Is that a motif? Are these motifs? These must be motifs. They're pretty, though. I like kind of abstract-y design things for... Not that I do a lot of design, but, like, I like having them as an option. Ooh, look at that. Is this a door? I want to know what that... Speaking of full wall, look at that. That's going in my whatever room that is with the indoor garden. I can't even remember my own room. Ooh, look at that. Oh my god, I'm going to have to redo that whole freaking room. Why won't you show me what this is? Is this like a picture border thing? I wonder if that's what that is. It doesn't really say, and it won't, like, preview it, so that's kind of weird. I wonder if that's what that is. Bewitched garden tools. Those are cute. Okay. Okay. I'm already obsessed with this star path. Batty tree. Does it have animation? I bet it's got little bats. It's got little mushroomy things on too. Okay. And then Nightthorn's Lights Arch. Ooh, that's cute. I'm so sold. Ooh. Like that too. Okay, it's fall, it's spooky, it's witchy, it's earthy. How many check boxes can I get? Daisy. Daisy gets another dress. Purple witch robes. That is also cute. They almost go with these wings too. What is this? A purple witch purse. Cute. How many times can I say cute? Haven't checked it out yet. Wooden potion cupboard. Ah! I'm in love with, like, all of this stuff. Those shoes. Wow. Okay. And this pumpkin head, which there's a lot of people, like, already have it. So I've been trying to, like, avoid all of the stuff on social media, but of course, like, I get bombarded. Okay. The Sanderson Sisters flyers. Very cute. Witchy vanity desk. I like that these aren't just reskins of the rewards. That is very nice. Well, it won't fit in my kitchen, but I can put it somewhere else. I mean, look at that. These... Oh. That is cool. Can't decide if you're going to jump into DDV or mess with the new Sims 4 expansion that dropped today. Which one is that? Not that I'm in the Sims right now. Sims 4. Newest expansion. What is that? I feel like I saw it and I was like, Which one is it? Is that Adventure Awaits? That's not Adventure Awaits. It is Adventure Awaits. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I saw some stuff in that I was like, ooh, that looks cool, but I've gotten so far removed from Sims, like, I don't even know where I'd begin. Okay, so this is a reskin, but I'm not disappointed. That is a reskin, but I'm not disappointed in that. This is a different hat, so that's cool. This looks like it's probably a reskin, but I don't mind the fact that it's in the purple. This is obviously a different color for, I'm assuming it's the photography frame. Oh, look at it. It's got a little bird nest. Okay. Yeah, I'm totally all over this star path. Okay. So what else do I need to do? Oh, I need to go to the shop. And I need to get star path. I need this. Let's go ahead and do that while we're here. Love that cottage, right? Excited for the new playground equipment and diving boards. Ooh. What else did I see? I saw them doing one of those limited time, kind of like this, where it's like, hey, go in and do these things, and then you can unlock some stuff. I tried to do, was it last year that there was a Grim Reaper one? And I tried to do it, and then it got glitched and wouldn't ever, like, continue on the little path of things to unlock. And I got really pissed off at it and decided not to finish it. And then that's the last time I've loaded up The Sims, I think. I don't remember. It might have even been 2 years ago. It was a while ago. Oh. But I think it's interesting that they've started adding that stuff into The Sims 4. Because I don't think that stuff was in there for the longest time. Okay. Featured. There's a lot of cute stuff. I kind of feel like I have to have these trees, though. But it's going to really deplete my moonstones. I know I'm going to get moonstones out of the star path, but, like, come on now. I mean, come on now. They're the trees from Nightmare Before Christmas. It's going to take me down to, like, is that going to be less than 1,000 moonstones? Am I mathing wrong? No, I think it's going to take me down. I haven't had that little moonstones in a long time. There is the caveat that Wish Blossom Ranch is coming out in November, and I will be buying that regardless of what, anything else. I will make money. I will make that happen. So, anyway. You grabbed the house. All right. I am going to figure out my spreadsheets. What is happening here? Twitch, stop being weird. Okay. So I need my Dreamlight Valley spreadsheet. I knew I was forgetting something on my sidebar. Okay. Where the hell is it? There it is. So excited for that. Rideable mount. Right? Well, and somebody else I've been hanging out with lately, she streams on YouTube. She does, like, other, like, video stuff, too. But her name is Misty Vale Gaming. And I don't know if you've ever been in when she's been in here. But she had picked up... She had stopped playing Dreamlight Valley, and she's really into horses. As soon as she heard that expansion announced, she was like, I have to get caught up so I can get into Wish... It's so hard to say Wish Blossom Ranch. I don't know why. I either want to say Wish Blossom or Wish Blossom. I don't know why. Because brains are weird and apparently mouths are too. It's fair. All right, I need to be in this spreadsheet. I'm getting these damn trees. Moonstones be damned. Live on the edge. Ooh, God. Ooh, 885 moonstones. What? Okay, let's go and, you know what? I also have enough moonstones to pick up some stuff. So let's go ahead and just grab some chibis. And who are we kidding? We want this hat. So give me this hat. Tripping on words. Yep. Green witch hat. Oh, I'm going to have to figure out that stuff. Okay. And then this is 10. I'm going to go ahead and get these moonstones. Continue. I'm going to get this window. 100%. And I only have 20 left, so even if I did that, it still wouldn't be... It's interesting that they have now hidden the cost. They used to show us the cost, at least on the regular Star Path. Not on the bonus, just on the regular. But we'll go ahead and get this, because it's also stinking cute. Okay. Got the cow straight away. Or, cow. Got the crow straight away. I don't know why. See, because we're going to trip on words all night long. That's what we're going to do here. Hello. How are you, Bama? Trying to save Aurora. You can do it. I believe in you. Green witch hat. I'm obsessing over all of the stuff. And I'm assuming you have looked at the rewards and stuff. So it wasn't just witchy hocus pocus like. It was definitely hocus pocus stuff in there along with witchy stuff. So I was excited. I was like, when Bama gets here, we're going to go, yeah, hocus pocus. All right, so that's my hat. And then we got furniture stuff. Non-Disney related. Okay. I kind of want to go stick these in a room and just see what they look like in real life. Well, in the game. It's not real life. This is event. Oop. Green, which is glass window. Window. And that is also considered an event thing. Yeah, see, I'm still curious about if they're marked as event, will they never be offered in the shop? I don't know. Because they have a different icon for stuff that's in the premium shop. See, it's this little tag. So I don't know. Love it all, right? It's a good time to be back in Dreamlight Valley. Even if it's just for this star path. Okay. This is considered Tim Burton's, and this is considered a purchase. Okay. Yeah, I remember when we got Jack and we have the pumpkin tree that I was like, where are the rest of the trees? Well, here they are. Okay, that was the clover. Never seen event items in the shop. They have come back around though, because I feel like some of the most wanted stuff is stuff that came from like Tiana's Star Path, and I know I have seen some of her stuff come through, like that Star Path. I don't remember what that Star Path was called now, but yeah, all of the stuff from the event will either be marked with that event icon or with the purchase icon. So I'm wondering if the ones that don't have the purchase icon are just never going to be in the premium shop, which is interesting to me. Okay, we're going to get all of these typed out. These are long ass names though. Okay, firecracker. Oh, is that like the 4th of July? Forest heart tree. Seen Star Path stuff show up in the shop, just not event stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, I can't remember. I think I got that term from like the wiki or something. Somewhere somebody had described that little icon as event. So I don't know. I kind of have my ear to the ground and then I get distracted and I forget to pay attention to all the information. Turkey. So how are you liking Teddy's Haven, or have you started playing it yet, Miss Bama? It could be crazy though. We could all be crazy. We can be crazy together and have a good time. All right. I got all of them there. Oh, because of this icon. This is that same icon. This little event icon. That's why I called it an event icon. But it's interesting that stuff that you get from the Star Path can be marked with a purchase tag. I don't even know if I can find anything that I know 100% came from a star path. What I'm thinking of, The Princess and the Frog. Because I feel like the Bayou Fireflies were originally in the star path. And they're marked as purchase. But then, like this stuff, this counter is marked as event, but these counter pieces are marked as purchase. And I know they were all offered in the same way when we first got them. Like I think they were all part of the star path. And so the fact that this one is marked as event and these ones are marked as purchase makes me go, are these available for purchase eventually or at periodically, but this one is never going to be available that way? I have no idea. You haven't started it yet? So I'm just curious, because the only star path I haven't done on this save is the very, very first one, the Pixar one. So I have no idea if there's stuff that I will never be able to get because I completed that star path on the first save that I started with my kids. And I was thinking of stuff from the Easter. Oh, yeah. Oh, and that reminds me, we're going to get a new event. Does it start on the 15th? Starts later this month. There's like another, I think they're doing the trick-or-treat thing again. And then there's going to be something with a floating island where you're supposed to go and complete like little challenges and unlock stuff that way. So I'm really interested in seeing what that's going to be. Okay. We have now done shop. There was other stuff in the shop that I was like, but obviously, well, I have over 1,000 again because of the little moonstones. But like this is super cute. I'm not going to be able to get it. Which is fine. It's fine. We don't have to have all of the things. We can oogle the things and say it's fine. I still wouldn't mind getting this at some point just because, you know, I love Nightmare Before Christmas and then this house, the tool set. And I thought about getting that, but I'm not going to spend my moonstones now that I've bought those trees. So it's okay. All right. What am I doing next? Oh, I was looking at patch notes. That's what I was going to look up. Yeah, there's some good stuff available. And I'm thinking about spending some money on some other stuff, so I don't need to own the things here. I can spread the love around. Okay. Well, you'll have to let me know, by the way, Bama, when you start playing Teddy's Haven, how you like it. What was I going to look up? Patch notes. Patch notes. Dreamlight Valley. Too many games thinking about. Okay. Dreamlight Valley. Witchy. Star Path. Will you give it to me? Okay, so that's what it's called. Return to Beast Castle. Update patch notes. So there's new content. A lot of new stuff. I already have something in the mail that's come from somebody. Was it Beast that sent me something in the mail? Hello, Beast. Speaking of. So that's in my mailbox. Yep. Okay. So I'm assuming that's going to kick off our questing for that. And then Trick-or-Treat event starts back up on the 15th. And then on the 22nd is the Haunted Floating Festival. So that looks awesome. And then, of course, Scrooge's Shop. I did make it to Scrooge's Shop. Did I go this morning? Or was that yesterday? What did I do this morning? I feel like I did something in the game. I don't remember what the hell it was. I had so much to do this morning. I had to get some editing done and some other stuff. I don't think... I'll have to look. I'll have to check Scrooge's Shop just to make sure I'm not thinking about yesterday's visit. New camera poses. I haven't tried those out yet. For all of your tool set. And then I know there's a new, like, long distance, what do they call it? A wide angle where you can see your phone, which I was like, I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't know if I care. I know that part of it is because, like, if you have the different tool sets, your phone looks different. And if you ever wanted a picture with your, like, looking at your phone. But it still seems kind of odd to me. But whatever. Maybe there's people that are really into that. And then you can toggle off the Nightthorn, Splinters of Fate, and Inkies now in photo mode. Yes, new skin for that. For the castle. All rewards and dream bundles and one-to-one companion buzz. Oh, that's right. So if you're in the premium shop, you can see all of the stuff. Not that we have to look at that. Well, I thought they already did that, though. This seemed like another thing that I was like, didn't they already do that? Were they... Oh. Apparently not. I didn't know this was in there. Oh, this is a story quest. So this is an icon representing the quests. Okay, earrings. I didn't realize that all of these things were in there. Holy crap. Or is this a new? Is this a new dream bundle? This must be a new dream bundle, because that's not the same thing as the other one where she had, like, the bedroom stuff. It's not a dream bundle. It's a signature bundle. This is the one. I was like, wait a second. If you ever get back into Dream Snaps, the camera stuff might interest you? Okay. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit less crazy. I was like, wait a second. I don't remember all of this stuff. Yeah, eventually I want this one. I might pick up another of the Dream Bundle signature bundles when I get the expansion. I feel like we could already see this stuff, though. So that seems odd. Let me read that again. All rewards in dream bundles and one-to-one companion bundles are now visible in the shop. Locked quest and friendship level 5 items now show padlocks and grade previews until you unlock them. And the new 2D book icon makes it easy for you to see which quest rewards you can earn. See, I don't really understand what all that means. Anyway. Oh, and I did go and start feeding the Black Pegasus and the Teal Dragon. I know I fed them yesterday, so they are not unlocked yet, but I do... Ooh, and they're here again all day. I need to hop over there and make sure I feed them. Yes. Thankfully... Yeah, it will give you quests. Okay. And then, yeah, I'm really glad the bundles don't leave. That's how I've picked up the other... I think I've picked up 2. I picked up the aerial one... And I know I picked up the ones that I knew had quests in them. So, it's not the companion bundles. It's the dream bundles. Okay. So confusing. So I did get the one with Ursula. And then I did get the one with Wally. I just haven't picked up... Oh, okay. So this is in this category. I'm piecing it together. I'm just really slow. Okay. Need to feed them again today. And I'm actually making progress on the collection. I am missing 6 critters. The white crocodile, the black sea turtle, the red fox, the blue raccoon, and then the 2 Storybook Veil. And I think that's it. So... The black sea turtle, I don't know how long it's going to take me. I feel like there's only one more feed to get it unlocked. But I fed the white crocodile and the red fox are both weekend only. I can't remember, Saturday, Sunday, one or the other. I don't remember. I've got it written down, so I don't have to remember. And then the blue raccoon, I believe, is Wednesday evening. So I've been setting timers for myself. Need the white croc as well? So, anyway, I do need to make sure I go feed them. Okay. And then there's a lot of stuff for quests that they fixed, bug fixes, so I'm not going to go through all of those. I feel like there was at least a couple things in... I know I've seen some people experiencing the little dot to represent that you've got mail when you don't have mail. Supposedly that's fixed. I've seen that stuff be marked as fixed before, and then it's still not fixed. Like, they use it, it was really driving me nuts that it would be in my menu, the upper right, and it would show, like, I had new stuff unlocked, and then there would be no new stuff unlocked. So that's currently fine, but who knows. They fixed the mailbox, right? But I've seen them say they fixed the collection, like the collection notification thing before, and then it'll still be broken. So hopefully it won't be driving anybody nuts. But, yeah, you just deal with it. Like, it's not game breaking, it's just annoying. They supposedly fixed the ancient gardeners, and unfortunately it's raining, so there's no way for me to check that at the moment. But I'm really hoping they fixed it, because that was starting to really just be tedious to deal with. So let me go feed the critters real quick so I don't forget. And then I'm gonna need to go to the bind first to get a piece of something. Stone, magma, or pure ice to feed the whatchamahoozits. They didn't fix the collection thing? Yeah, I feel like they've periodically tried to fix it and it just hasn't stuck. Like, for a while it'll be fine. I feel like it's been okay for me for a bit. But I'm sure it's one of those weird little things where they do a bunch of other stuff and then something breaks it, and then, you know, it's just how it goes. Okay, I'm just grabbing, well, let's go ahead and do our regular circuit of stuff. I love having these shops, and I'm hoping I'm just gonna call it WB Ranch. I probably won't, but like, still, like, can I not? Wish Blossom. Now see, when I'm trying to speak normally, it tries to fall out of my mouth like that, but when I try and say it slow and enunciate it, then it's difficult to say Wish Blossom. So weird.
Yes!
Yeah, I feel like some people get their panties in a huge wad over stuff like that, but
Yeah.
another reason to avoid social media. It's really nice when people are being, like, just generally pleasant and helpful, but inevitably I'll see people griping about stuff, and it's like, okay, but we cannot throw a fit, right? Can we just not throw a fit? I'm tired reading. Tired reading this post you've written. Although, to be fair, when I was younger, I did get my panties in a wad about stuff sometimes and just go on probably way too long or way too, I don't know. Got really worked up about stuff that really wasn't that big of a deal. Too old to care. Don't pay them any attention. You know, usually I don't either, but I just get tired. Like, I'm trying to find information, or I'm, like, interested to see, like, the pleasant stuff. And then it's like, oh, I'm just tired reading this. Not always, but sometimes. Sometimes it's when my patience is thin, you know. And then I'm like, it's time to not look at this anymore. Just let it go. All right. I'm gonna go up here first. You know, I don't know how I feel about this outfit yet. These wings are so dramatic that I really wanted to make the outfit kind of simple. And in all honesty, I put these pants and these shoes on the mannequin in Daisy's boutique once, and I was like, that looks like something I would have worn in high school. Like, just really odd pairings of clothing. Platform shoes with, like, I wore platform shoes with these really, I think we talked about this before, like silver pants that were really big and bulky looking. Not bell bottoms, but they were still big, like wide legs. And kind of reminds me of something I would have put together had I had these pieces as a teenager. And so I was like, you know what? There's orange in the wings. There's orange in these shoes. We'll just throw it all together. But I don't know how I feel about it yet. I just did it today, so I am not seeing the black Pegasus. There he is. Hello. He's so cute. I can't wait to have you. God, I want you so much. Especially with this outfit right now. He'd be really cute with this little outfit right now. I really like the color of the teal dragon, too. It pleases me. Some boot cuts were wide. Yeah, but I'm talking about, like, I don't know. They were huge, and they were way too long for me. Like, even with my platform shoes and tucking them right under my boobs, like, belting these pants right under my boobs, like, they were still, like, floor length. I probably should have hemmed them, but that would have been effort, and I wasn't going to do that. They are in the wildwood. All right. To be fair, I'm also short. So, most pants are problematic. Alright, where are you? Yeah. Stuck on a mushroom. Never into bell bottoms. I just like weird clothes back then. Not all the time. But I did definitely go through a phase where I'm like, okay, what kind of stuff can I pair together that's weird? I think that was my weirdest outfit, though. Alright. Are you hiding in here amongst my plants? Because when I was here before, they were in kind of close to the fountain. I'm not misremembering where they're located, right? Yeah, there's 2 quests. One for Jasmine and one for Scar, which I find interesting. It's under collection. That's how we figure this out. The Wildwoods. I'm here. Do they wander far? Would they go down the hill, maybe, over here? We'll find them. I will find you, and I will feed you. It's taken, except for instead of trying to kill people, we try and feed them. Too many people on Wi-Fi here. Streams keep lagging. Oh no! That sucks. Yeah, I'm surprised we don't experience more lag here with all the stuff that we use all the time. Although, I'm trying to think. I'm not Wi-Fi here. I'm connected with the cord. But I don't know how many other devices. I really don't know. That's my husband's job to keep track of. I keep track of a bunch of shit, so he can keep track of that. Alright, where's this dragon? Keep thinking it's gonna be like tucked into a corner. Looky looky. You're so cute. Don't be afraid. Come on now. Thank you. Going to restart YouTube? Alright, sounds good. Right. The critters have been fed. So now I'm going to go to Scrooge's shop. Make sure that there's nothing to purchase. I got the candy corn nails. There were a couple of sets of those. I guess the Evil Queen's dress is now something you can purchase from Scrooge's shop. Although I did see somebody say that, well, I already bought it from the premium shop. And I was thinking, wasn't it free, though? I feel like it was free when it was in the premium shop. So either I'm misremembering or they're misremembering. But apparently it's... Ooh! I'm excited about this component. Either I'm misremembering or they are. So I will not expect to see it because I already have it. Sorry, I was missing having what I was saying. Oh, that's okay. Cool. You're missing that piece? Yeah, I just got it just now. Obviously. Well, maybe not obviously. I don't know if you saw that I purchased it, but I also know there's probably a little bit of, this is not how we type things in. There might be a little bit of latency too. There usually is. I can't remember what I have it set at. I don't have it at the fastest response, but that's because it will decrease the quality of the stream. So I sacrifice a little bit of that for quality. Oh, this is in-game. Okay, we're buying this from Scrooge. All right. But it's all good.
Just so you know, I've got some new
Even
goods at the store.
even if we were here having a normal conversation, there's still always the possibility that I might go, wait, what? Sending kids to bed, so cannot lag. Our kids are off tomorrow, which is fine. I want to see what that piece looks like. I might have to stop by my house for putting some of this stuff down. Okay. You know what? I'd fit right into the living room I just made. Well, maybe not quite, but almost. The living room, the private living room that I just did. Well, it's not really private, but it's like in the more private spaces of the house that I'm doing. Is pink and purple. Because I had a lot of pink and purple stuff from the inside out. Which was really cute. That stuff was cute too. I don't know where I'm going to put the, what do they call it? The core beliefs. Like the core beliefs lamp. I want to put it somewhere because it's really, really pretty, but I don't know where I want to put it yet. Oh. Rustic cottage. I want to know where that, like, does it go against the ceiling? Because that would make sense to me, but we don't have a lot of stuff that works like that yet. We've got a couple of banners, but they hang down. So I'm interested to see, like, how they work and design. No, tomorrow's a professional development day in our district. Don't panic. I know that fear though. Wait, what? My kids are not going to be in school? Luckily, we don't have to stress about it too terribly much if they're both off because my oldest is old enough to be home with the youngest. And even then, my husband should still be done with his work day about the time I leave for work, so there really isn't any. But yeah, having to cover the kids when they were little and forgetting which, like, if there was a day off that we weren't planning for, stressful. Sometimes you miss memos. They bombard you with freaking stuff. Well, at least our district does. I get so many messages all the time, and it's so annoying. It's like, okay, guys, I get that you want to communicate, but you communicate to the point where I can't pay attention to it all, and then I feel bad that I miss stuff. Alright. Alright, nothing in there, but not terribly surprising. So one more shop, and then we'll go to the house. I should probably look at my duties, too. Doing Jafar being shifty? Who's surprised? Nobody. I must not have gone because, yes. So that must have been yesterday. I knew I was superimposing days over each other. And I worked this Saturday. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I've been getting lots of stuff done at work, though. Been very, very productive. I had a lot of stuff happen over the last about 6 months, and everything was backing up. And so it's nice just to kind of clear my piles and get back to regular work stuff, because
everyone here is so nice.
it starts to stress me out when I'm like, okay, guys, you gotta stop asking me to do stuff. You gotta stop. Because I gotta do some, like, catching up. Not that I don't want to be helpful. I do. Nothing in here, though. Okay. Oh. Yeah, the only thing I got yesterday was the nails. And the only thing I got today was the rafter. So is there not a lot of new Scrooge's stuff? Scrooge's shop stuff? I didn't see anything, like... I skimmed a lot because a lot of it seemed to be bug fixes for questing. But I didn't see anything about Scrooge's shop getting some new stuff. So maybe they didn't really do a lot for that. All right, let's go inside and look at this stuff. Oftentimes just empty your mailbox without reading unless they... Usually they just send junk mail. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, I have things that just go by. And then I'll go back through my mailbox and be like, well, that was from 6 months ago. If it was really important, I would have found out by now. We also get, like, we have at least 2 different apps. And so I get notifications all the dang time. Haven't seen anything new, really? Okay. This is this button. Okay, so... What did I just... I want this rustic rafter. I want to see what it looks like to mess with it. Okay. I just want to get down on the ground and see. Okay. It's not as cool as the beams, but I could see it being useful to help either with spacing or to make it feel a little bit more finished. Like if you use the arch pieces. What is that? Sleeping Beauty. I really wish we had more color options too, but I'm obsessed with using those beams. Where the heck is Sleeping Beauty? There she is. These beams. So making it look more finished on the top there. Make like little wide or wider arches. I could see that being very handy. Or even just connecting the beams that don't have the little angled pieces on them, because we've got those too. So that's nice to have just as a component. Not as exciting as some of the other stuff, but definitely nice to have. Look how pretty this window is. Into it. Ooh, I like the wood around it too, that it's green on it. That's cool. I didn't get a ton of new stuff though. What was the other thing I got? Oh. Will you let me drag it down to the bottom? No. Can I not have this little thingy? I can. Give it to me. Fantastic. All the way down. Wait, what? Oh no, they changed how this is sorted. Damn it. It's not helpful. What did you do? Okay. Did they put all the new stuff at the top instead of at the bottom now? That must have been... Well, maybe that's actually an improvement. Maybe we'll take that. I mean, what else are we going to do? I just want to see what it looks like. Oh, yeah, I got this bundle, and then I only used, like, a piece of it. Well, I used, like, these 2 pieces for the Dream Snap that was for Autumn. 7-year-old teacher used text to give updates. Your phone constantly blows up because parents keep using it to ask the teacher questions. Ugh, that sucks. So you had to block her number. Well, I don't always scroll all the way. I used to, but it's such a pain in the ass to scroll to grab the little slider thing and slide it all the way down. Yeah, I like this little decorative item thing. I like that. And I like these chairs. I feel like I'm going to use them a lot. And because they feel very casual. Alright. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. But yeah, when things annoy me like that, sometimes I'm just like, I'm not even gonna look at it. So that's why I didn't notice. All right, let's start this. Let's start this off. Oh, nope. I lied. Sell flowers, sell fruit, sell meals. Uproot night thorns, practice mindfulness, get crafty, whip up a 1-star meal, go fish, and earn 5,000 Dreamlight. So, normal stuff. Normal stuff. They have the search bar, but when you type for an item, forget the name of it. Yeah, some things I remember just because I use them regularly, or like I'll remember part of the name, but they're not always consistent. Like if you're looking for like a place setting, there's like 3 different terms that they use for plate and silverware, or plate and silverware and glass and stuff. They don't always call it a place setting, and it was really pissing me off. And then there's at least one instance of them using lamp post as 2 words and then lamppost as 1 word, and that pisses me off. But I also work in a library, so I deal with stuff like that all the time, where it's like, okay, we got to pick something consistent and then do it consistently. So I also have like a little, I don't know. I know it probably annoys people more than just people that work in libraries, but I work in a library and it particularly bothers me. It also bothers me when stuff isn't in alphabetical order, because I'm just like, why? All right. I'm concerned about my friends and servants Cogsworth and Lumiere and my castle. I haven't heard from them since I arrived in the valley. Could you do me a kindness and visit the castle to ensure they are well? My thanks. All right. Did I get a flower? Did you give me something? Oh, you did. White rose petals. These seem to appear out of nowhere. How odd. Or they appeared in my mail. Got someone annoyed with that. Yeah, there's a few things where it's just like it's here. One of the ones that bothers me a lot is this one. I don't understand what the order is here. It doesn't make sense to me. And sometimes the icons are hard for me to recognize who they belong to, and I don't remember where people are, or like the universe. And so, like, Mickey and Friends being first makes sense to me, but nothing else makes any sense to me, and I don't get it. So I end up like scrolling up and down a lot trying to figure out which universe I'm looking for.
If you're wondering what to do, just listen to that.
Oh, I just need to go to the realm. I don't actually have to do all the stuff. I can just go to the realm. It's right from here. Let's do it. Gotta note that. It's spoopy. We like it when it's spooky. Yeah, brain doesn't commute. Like, I feel like it's gotta make sense to somebody. Just not us. Even if it's just that's how they were entered into a list somewhere and they never did anything to like sort it out. Look at this smoke. And that those candles would be sick. If you could get like a little purple smoky candle cluster, stick them all throughout the Forgotten Lands. Is this the... Oh. Apparently I still had some eggs that I didn't ever collect. I got enough to finish the thing. Okay, so there are certain ways I can't go. Is this another purple egg? Holy crap. Well, I don't really need them, but maybe I'll need them for next year if they do that event again. It's the wrong time of year for eggs. What? Why is that? Do I want to sit here? It seems like Pigpen has been here. Found eggs too. Funny. Oh, okay, so it's not just that one place. Okay, so there's brown and purple smoke happening. Oh. Well, hello, Lumiere.
Oh, enchanté.
Enchanté. Who's there? This dim light is playing tricks on me. Do you need some help? Or is that you, Lumiere? Or to who do I speak, chum? Okay, I did read that right. I was like, did that come out right? Is that you, Lumiere?
Oh,
You won't give spoilers? I appreciate that. Yes, you guessed correctly. It's no use making introductions in such shadowy circumstances. Could you lend me a hand to improve the surroundings? What do you need? A special fuel would help light this stone-cold hearth, but my frozen body can hardly move. Please mix up some fireplace fuel and bring it back to me. All right.
don't be a stranger.
Search the hidden passage for the fireplace fuel ingredients. Okay. Aha. Open. Can I take all? That's something they should add. They should add a take all button. Castle paper. A scrap of paper that to help start a fire. Oh, okay. Castle softwood. Softwood grown on castle grounds. Otherwise, it would just be sparkling timber. And castle canola. An oil-producing plant grown in a sunny French field. All right. Oh, that's that. Okay. Is that everything? Cook? Cook it? Is this cooking? Why, yes. Fireplace fuel. Phenomenal. Ooh. The fireplace fuel is ready. Bring it to Lumiere. Yes. Take it.
Enchanté.
Thank you, mon ami. Now we will have some proper illumination and warmth. Ah, that is a vast improvement. I can see you better. Sacre bleu, who are you?
Farewell.
It is I, Lilith. Want that fireplace? This one? Yeah, it's pretty. Faux show.
Welcome.
What are you doing here? I have never seen you before in my life. You have, but you just don't remember. It's true, my memory is not what it once was, but still. I'm Lilith, a friend of Belle. Ah, that would explain your thoughtfulness. Are you also acquainted with His Highness? Do you mean the beast, or tall, furry, a bit rough around the edges? Or, I know him, though. I wouldn't say we're very familiar with one another. Do you mean the beast? The one who just cooked on? Oh, yeah. Well, both. How about both? Could be both. We could have one for being fancy and one for being a little more rustic. I would never call him that, but yes, that is who I mean. He sent me to check in on you. He sounded very worried.
Oh,
Zutalur. Is that it? I feel like I should know how to pronounce that, but it's been ages. I meant to watch Beauty and the Beast earlier this week with my kids, and we didn't get around to it. That is horrible. I have wanted to write, but I did not dare search for ink and paper in the dark corridors. What's been going on in the castle? Just what you can see, or more precisely, cannot see. The castle is wrapped in a persistent gloom and frosty chill. And there are strange happenings, too. Objects disappearing or reappearing in odd places, sometimes even floating through the air. We servants can do little but cower in the dark. Mrs. Potts is caring for the children in a safe place. Meanwhile, Cogsworth and I patrol the castle as best we can. When did all this start? Let me see. Ah, yes. It began shortly after His Highness and Mademoiselle Belle left. Perhaps that is for the best. I wouldn't have wanted the young lady to see the castle in this state. Do you have any idea why this is happening? None at all. There is no natural reason for this sudden darkness and cold. Of course, any castle may at times be naturally dark and drafty, but this sudden change is most unnatural. I feel like there's another French pronunciation I'm going to get wrong. A soupcon of the natural, a soupcon of the supernatural, perchance? I don't know how that's pronounced. Lilith, there is one more thing, a most mysterious phenomenon. A painting that has been flying about the castle. Could you possibly catch it? I'll do my best, or this will be easy, or you're lucky I came along. I'll do my best.
How
We don't need to be
marvelous.
cocky. Your best is all I can ask for. I'll go catch the flying painting then. Maybe we can learn what's going on here. Bon chance, mon ami?
Au revoir.
I don't do French very well. Oh, hello. Duh. Gimme. Okay, I caught it. Find a place to display the flying painting. Check the walls near the piano by the grand staircase. You're Canadian and can't pronounce most French words? That's funny. I took Spanish, but I would also say I don't do very much Spanish, like, accent either. And pronunciation. Alright, we are here. Hang the painting hang the painting on the wall. What are we doing with this painting? This painting used to hang in the beast's castle, but recently it started flying around in a most alarming way. I've been trying to remember to read the little descriptions, because sometimes they're funny. Sometimes they're just, you know, just descriptions. But somebody took the time to write them, so try to remember to pay attention. Ooh. What'd you drop? Okay. Enigmatic box and domestic manual page. Okay. Go tell Lumiere about what you found. Enigmatic box. This peculiar box has a triple sealed lock. One can only guess at its mysterious contents. Domestic manual page 1. A page from a well-worn housekeeping manual. Hospitality is what makes a house a home. Neglect it at your peril. All right. Yeah, look. I love how they look in the fog. Ugh, so pretty. Even just the clusters like these would be awesome. Give me those. More varieties of candle clusters would be sweet. They are back. All right.
Just the one I wanted to see.
This appeared when I put the painting back in place. There's a locked box and what looks like a page from a book.
Ah,
Let us see. It says, hospitality is what makes a house a home, neglected at your peril. First, a painting flying about like a bird, and now we are receiving unsolicited and unnecessary advice. What could be happening? Some people might say a ghost is doing this, or I know, the castle is haunted, or I don't know, but we shouldn't jump to conclusions about supernatural stuff. I feel like that's true. Of course. La Dame Blanche? I'm probably butchering that. Who or what is La Dame Blanche?
ooh.
You do not know? La Dame Blanche, and you're going to make me say it like 14 times. It's legend in this part of France. I first heard the story when I was very young. She was once a dedicated housekeeper tending a castle much like this one. So dedicated, in fact, that long after her passing, she continued to haunt its halls. I never thought this castle could be haunted, but these recent events mean it is more than possible. We are haunted by our very own La Dame Blanche. Okay. So we're getting a little spooky. See, I was like, should I play something spooky for Halloween? And I was like, there's so much going on right now. I don't know if I want to try and like shift gears completely to a spooky game, but we at least get a little something spooky here. What do you think, Lilith? Do you believe in ghosts? I should choose carefully. This may affect the rest of my time in the castle. Does it matter? Yes, I do believe in ghosts then. Because if it matters, let's do the ghost thing. As do I, my friend. Perhaps we shall discover the truth of this phenomenon together. Right now, I'm more concerned about what's inside this box. It seems to be fastened with a triple lock. One would hope that means there are 3 keys to find. It's going to be hard searching in here with all this chaos. We should really tidy up. I agree. Come with me to the garden. I've seen some clutter there that could do someone a terrible injury. All right. Au revoir. Am I following you? That's not... There wasn't really any way to get through over there. Unless I missed a turn, which is also possible. Or did the smoke all leave? That flower looks so pretty. Okay. Hey, look, an egg! And a box. Give me the box. What's in the box? My kid's not old enough to watch Seven, but I look forward to getting to watch Seven with him. It's such a good movie. Wooden book stand. That's new. I'll take it. Wooden book stand. I do like that we're getting more stuff to do in the realm. I do like that. And I like the fact that they've changed it. That it's not just go back in and do more stuff. It's go back in and stuff is different. Non-Disney. In-game. There we go. Alright. Now. That's not the way. Well, I didn't need to go that way, but I'm glad I went that way because there was stuff. Hello?
Of course.
It is worse than I thought. Those statues don't belong here. They give the garden a dark and foreboding feeling. Maybe La Dame Blanche would like the place less cluttered, or something in this castle might want us to remove them, or if it's dark and foreboding, then you must enlighten the situation. Let's do that one. I suppose I must. Well played, my friend. Clink, clink, clap, crash.
It is
Okay.
too much.
Did you hear that? I think it came from the middle of the garden. Well, let's go
Impossible.
look. Deeper into the garden, then. If you could remove these statues, we shall proceed. Proceed. On guard.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay. Is this a pickaxe? Yup. Okay. And stuff? A pickaxe that gives me stuff. Give me stuff. Not exciting stuff, but it's still stuff. I started fixing some of my storage rooms that I hadn't upgraded to the Sleeping Beauty chests yet. Ooh. And they count as that. Nice. We'll take it. Alright, is there anything exciting over here? Do we get this? Oh, it's a workbench. Nice. That probably means we'll need to do something workbenchy later. Sorry, I thought I saw that sparkle as I walked away from it. I was like, wait a second. Oh. I know who that is. I was like, it was kind of eerie when it was just like clinking around, but when he made his sound, it was like, oh. It's creepy and mysterious until we find out it's Cogsworth. Look how many night thorns are over here. Holy cow. Okay. Let's get it. Because if I get credit for the daily duty, I might get credit for the Star Path duty too. Yep, there it went. Good for us. Dig anywhere in the valley. Alright. I'll do that in a minute. Oh. Well, hello, sir. Dr. Cogsworth. Can I get all the stuff out of the way first? This is a lot of stuff to have happened, though. Woo! Got Aurora! Yay! Congratulations. Which means you got a little bit more to go before you get through the rest of it. But that's a good milestone to hit. Alright. Talk to Cogsworth.
Wonderful.
Thank goodness! I was stuck in there for ages. Thank you for liberating me. Wait, who are you? What are you doing in the castle? I'm Lilith. I'm friends with Belle. And His Highness? Oh dear, this isn't good. I assure you, none of this is my fault. Don't worry, I'm here to help. Or, but you and Lumiere are the only two caretakers I've seen around. Or, I don't care whose fault it is, this needs to be fixed. Don't worry, I'm here to help. Oh, what a relief. I'm sure Lumiere will be pleased to hear that.
How interesting.
Wait, where is that confounded candelabrum? If he's not careful, he'll end up trapped somewhere too. Follow me.
Best of luck to you.
Best of luck to me. Best of luck to you. And hello. Oh.
Enchanté.
Cogsworth, old friend, what happened to you? Thank goodness you are safe, mon ami. I was trying to patrol the garden when everything went dark.
How interesting.
Kind Lilith rescued me, and I suppose you were just standing here, twirling your
Too
wicks.
true. Too
Well,
true.
why? Too true. Well, while you were just sitting there admiring the garden, I was attempting to rid the castle of a spectral visitor, the Dame Blanche.
Yes.
That
yes.
old ghost story? Don't tell me you believe in that nonsense. Of course I do. There is more in the world than you can explain, Cogsworth, and I would never offend a ghost. But there is no ghost to offend.
Please continue.
Then why are we finding pages of a book on home care as if she is trying to pass on a message? We have an enormous library. It doesn't surprise me that there are stray papers and books about. What do you think of all this? Don't put me in the middle. You're a bad girl and got a lot of stuff from the premium shop. There was a lot of cute stuff in there, so I can't say I blame you. Did you get the castle skin? It's an ancient castle. It must be haunted. Or I think we need more evidence before deciding one way or the other. Or what if a glitch is making a servant turn invisible? That happens to a friend of mine. I think we need more evidence. I cannot fault your caution, Lilith. Whatever the reason, this castle is in shambles, and it is our responsibility to put it right. Agreed?
Ah.
Agreed, but watch out for the...
Absolutely
Don't
not.
say it.
Cannot be.
Ghost!
You shine almost as bright as I.
You guys. Alright, what's up, Cogsworth?
Splendid.
There you are, Lilith. Ready to whip this castle back into working order? Absolutely. Haven't gotten the skin yet. Alright. Well, hopefully you got some goodies, though. Yes, I am ready. That seems like a lot of work, or can't we just move to a nicer castle? Really? Absolutely.
Oh, that's good.
Splendid. That's the industrious spirit I like to see.
Unacceptable.
I believe our first step should be the garden. It's in absolute shambles. It is looking pretty rough, or it's terrible, we have to do something, or we could leave it to grow naturally. I mean, I'm into that, but it is looking pretty rough. That's putting it mildly. I barely know where to begin. Replanted the roses would be a good start. Where can I find some seeds? I'm afraid this is the first thorn in our side. If you'll pardon the wordplay, His Highness kept those valued seeds safe, but I do not know where. Don't you know everything about the castle? Or wait, you want me to search this scary old castle alone? Or if you don't know where they are, what hope do I have of finding them? Don't you know everything?
Unacceptable.
I know all that is possible to know, but I cannot know where His Highness has left objects precious to him. That is his own business, and I would never stick my nose in it. Then they're probably near his private rooms. I'll go look for the rose seeds. Marvelous. We are not supposed to enter His Highness's quarters when he isn't present. But surely he'll forgive a dear acquaintance such as you. Once you... Pass that buck, Cogsworth. Once you found the seeds, I was just clearing the garden as best you can before planting them. I would help, but gardening requires a bit more stature than I possess. I'll do my best, and I'll keep an eye out for keys to that mysterious lockbox we found as well.
Yes,
Yes, please. When we open it, perhaps we can finally put to rest these ridiculous ghost rumors. I'm kind of hoping there's a ghost. I'm pretty sure La Dame Blanche is more than just a rumor.
Absolutely not.
Oh, poppycock.
Until we meet again.
Visit the prince's room. Search the west wing to find the rose seeds. Okay. Another egg. I'm sure it's fresh and fine. Okay. We are in here. Pick up the rose seeds. Ah. Hello. Yes. I was like, another seed. Oh no. It's an egg. Return to the garden center. All right. I love these wings. Okay. I need to be able to glide, though. Even though I keep forgetting to do it, I need to be able to do it. For when I actually remember to do it. Okay. Let's go. Clear obstacles from the garden and plant the rose seeds in their designated plots. 1 rose seed goes in each garden plot. Fabulous. Is that this situation? Oh, I just interact. I don't have to actually dig a spot. Okay. Cool. I would like to have these roses. Look at the bag. They're pretty on the bag. Okay. Get. Like this multicolored rose situation? Seeds for castle rose bushes. Precious and rare. Alright. I mean, I know we're not going to get them, but they're pretty anyway. Alright. There we go. Ask Cogworks what's wrong with rose bushes. Well, we didn't water them.
May I be of assistance?
Something's wrong. The leaves are there, but there are no roses blooming. How can that be? Those seeds are the highest quality, and your efforts to clear the garden were most effective. And the garden is already pretty damp. It must be something else. Maybe the soil? Of course. The soil must be exhausted. Fortunately, I know a treasured formula for rose fertilizer. Our roses won several of the top gardening competitions, I'll have you know. I'm sure I can make that. Or are you really willing to share your treasured formula? Or why is it only good for roses? Why is it only good for roses? Because all flowers have their own particular needs. Soil acidity, nutrients, even the source of water can affect their growth. Horticulture is a highly refined science, which is why I suck at it. And I have to buy plants that are resilient. I had no idea, or if you say so, or I'm glad you're so passionate about it. That one. Yes, you'll find that proper castle upkeep is the goal of much of what I do. I'll help you by making this rose fertilizer then.
Interesting.
Wonderful. Just gather the ingredients, mix them together, and add them to your watering can. Okay.
Do take care.
Craft the rose fertilizer. Well, that must mean I already have the ingredients. Okay. Over here. Over there. This is a pretty workbench, though. Potion and enchantment. Rose fertilizer. Make. Alright. Use it. This should make any rose bloom magnificently. And voila. And this button. Water them. Oh! Ooh! Look how pretty that they're multicolored and everything. Okay. Lovely. Magical. Oh! You're not going to let me keep these. Gather the rainbow roses. Okay. Show them to Cogsworth.
May I
Your
help
fertilizer recipe worked.
Splendid.
Beyond even my grandest expectations. These roses are magnificent, if I may be so bold. Though isn't it a little odd that they're rainbow colored? That is a tad unusual. I wonder what could have caused this phenomenon. Dame Blanche must enjoy bright colors, or Dame Blanche didn't want to presume which color would be our favorite, or I have no idea, but we should really put them on display. He's gonna get annoyed if I say it was Dame Blanche. Didn't want to presume.
Unacceptable.
That would be a most hospitable and polite ideal, but she is fictional.
I see.
In any case, those roses are far too lovely to let wilt. let us display them in vases at once.
Carry on then.
Okay. Place the rainbow roses in the empty vases in the hall. First, second, and third. And what do they say? A splendid bouquet of roses that can take on a variety of colors. So pretty. I like colorful things. Oh, I keep wanting to turn left there, and that is not how that goes. These are not vases, though. They're more like urns, I guess. In the hall, though. This is not the hall? Is this a... Nope. These are not vases. Sup, Lumiere? You having a good time? Oh, oh, there's one. Okay. And... Nope. Ah, there we go. Oh. That's what you're supposed to do, I swear. Alright. Is there another one in here then? Ah, there we go. Okay. Pick up the items that have appeared. Domestic Manual, page 2, and first enigmatic key. Where did they... Oh, there we go. There's that. This page didn't catch on fire. It landed right next to those candles. What does it say? A page from a well-worn housekeeping manual. Hard work brings rewards as seeds sown in spring. And that which is first this time may be last the next. This key should help open the enigmatic box. Okay. And what's up, Cogsworth? Oh! And Lumiere. A fine job, Lilith. Wait, is that a key? Yes, and there's a new page, too. It says, hard work brings rewards as bountiful as seeds sown in spring.
Wonderful.
Wise words. This instructive tome on home management is most useful. Unlike, say, a certain layabout candelabrum I could mention. Layabout. I've been trying to solve our mystery. Look at these white petals. She's left us another clue. We just arranged flowers, you lackadaisical lantern. Of course there are flower petals about, but they're white, not rainbow colored.
Impossible.
Yeah, but the roses aren't white, you overgrown pocket watch. Lilith, after seeing this evidence, what do you conclude? Is there a ghost in the castle or not? See, the evidence does not say ghost inherently, though. Many odd things have happened so far. This choice may alter what is yet to come in the castle. See, that makes me think I should favor the ghost side, though. It's definitely a ghost. Things are just too strange to explain otherwise, or it's definitely not a ghost. All this ghost talk is silly when there are so many other possibilities, or I'm really not sure. I'd just like to see what happens next. Should I favor the ghost? Does it actually matter? Usually choices in this game lead to the same things. I mean, I know theoretically it will lead to the same, like, ending, but is it gonna change, like, the path we take to get there? I'm gonna side with Lumiere. It's definitely a ghost. Just as I said. Ugh. Why are we standing around talking while there's so much more work to do?
Interesting.
Like the page said, there's more hard work left to sow here before we can reap the rewards. We also have a second key, which means the third must be somewhere. A second key? Did we already have a first?
Fascinating.
What? True, we shall have to keep our eyes open for that. No napping for you, then. Do I already have 2 keys? I do not. Bell, book, and candle. Nice. Okay, but I need to take a break because we're already at an hour and 45 minutes, and I need to stretch. I need a new beverage. I might grab a little dessert, like I might grab like a little chocolate or something. But anyway, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, follow, all of those things if you haven't done it and you want to. And if you stay tongue-tied and stuff. Okay, If you stick around during my break, thank you so much. If not, I hope you have a lovely day, nighttime, and I will see you in a few minutes.
Hey man, you what you say? I can hear you thinking, man.
All right. We survived the break. Let me see. Fixing all the screens. Perfect. All right. Hello. We're back. I have a fresh beverage. I got up and moved the body around. I used the bathroom. I did all of the things. So here we go. All right. Talking to Lumiere next. Okay. At first I was like, wait, how do I move my character in this game? I've been away for like, what, 10 minutes? And I forget what I'm doing.
My friend.
Who's surprised? Nobody. All right. Welcome back, Mon ami. The castle is looking better already. I'm grateful for your assistance with these strange circumstances. I'm glad I can help, or I wouldn't want to disappoint Belle and the Beast, or I can't leave you and Cogsworth alone to deal with this, or this castle is too beautiful to leave in this condition. I can't leave you and Cogsworth alone. You are most kind, also courageous, to lend a hand in a haunted castle. The Dame Blanche sure is haunting up a storm, or I really don't know if it's haunted or not, or if there are ghosts, I'm not afraid of them. That one.
Wonderful.
Ah, but is that wise? La Dame Blanche has caused so much chaos already. Let me prove it to you. We have found pages from a book on home care, which implies that the rest of the book must be around somewhere. That would make sense, but what can we do about it?
Yes.
I know this castle like the back of my hand. Well, the back of my flame. I shall illuminate every bookshelf and search for this book.
Please continue.
In the meanwhile, perhaps you can continue restoring the castle by replacing some of the decor? Sure, I can do that. Or should I really be trusting a candle with a book? That's a fair question. Why don't we swap? You do the heavy lifting. Nobody's gonna do that. Sure, I could do that. Wonderful. Your aid is most appreciated. What's the plan then? Please tidy up any decor items that are out of place while I search. Soon enough, I will find Madame Blanche's book. Blanche's book. There we go. I'm just going to lean into the fact that I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly or not, and we'll just be consistent-ish.
Au revoir.
Return the standing candelabra to its place near the stairs. Return the lion statue to its place upstairs. Return the globe to the library. Okay. So... there. And here. And then... over here. I do like the fact that there's noises happening in the background that make it seem kind of creepy. Okay, page 3. And the second key. Light and dark, good and evil, future and past. Duality is balance. This key should help open the enigmatic box. A page from a well-worn housekeeping manual. If at first you haven't succeeded, then my advice you should have heeded. Okay. Hello, Dave. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Here for some Dreamlight Valley shenanigans. Show Lumiere what you found. He should be waiting back near the grand staircase. Okay. I guess I don't need my watering can out anymore. This is not it. I'm used to going in one direction here, so I'll keep getting turned around as I reverse and go back the other way. All right. Hello, sir.
Welcome.
I finished redecorating and found another key. There's another page, too. How fascinating. What does the page say? It says, if at first you haven't succeeded, then my advice you should have heeded. Sacre bleu. La Dame Blanche is mocking us. The book eludes us, but yet she sends us a page at a time. No luck finding the book on home care, then? No, I've searched everywhere, and not a trace. Did you check under the sink? Behind the curtains? Or in the back of the closet? Please don't tell me you're keeping books under the sink. Don't do that. Behind the curtains.
Cannot be.
Like, as a library worker. Please do not. I've looked in every spot of the castle that I can. Did I get Beast Castle? Did I get Beast Castle Bell? I'm not sure what you mean. Because I've unlocked Beast and Belle before, so, like, are you talking about their home, or are you talking about something else? Wait, are there parts of the castle you can't search? Well, there is the West Wing. His Highness's private rooms are there. I cannot possibly enter while he is away. Leave it to me, or you can't, but I can. Or, oh no, not the West Wing. Come on, it's not that scary. You can't, but I can. Thank you for your discretion, my friend. Let us hope the book is indeed in the West Wing. All right. Okay. Is it this? Oh, Lord, what's wrong with that book? Return to the grand staircase and show Lumiere the damaged domestic manual. What happened to this poor book? This classic tome of housekeeping advice has seen better days. Yeah. One of the things I do is, like, preservation of books. So seeing a book like that makes me go, oh!
Enchanté.
I have the book, but it's in pretty bad shape. Oh no, this will not do. I dare not open the book in its precarious condition. That's fair. Can we never turn the page on this mystery? Literally and figuratively, I mean. Maybe I could repair the book. Or can't you repair the book? I don't know if a candle can repair the book. What if we can get somebody to repair the book? Maybe I could repair the book. It is so old and delicate. To be fair, you have to be really careful about old books. Okay, we're not talking about real books. We're talking about pretend books. Okay. Do you have the materials to do that? Maybe we should find an expert. That is fair. But who understands this kind of work? Belle. She loves books, and I'm sure she's fixed some of them. But of course, why did I not think of that? Wait, if you visit Mademoiselle Belle, you will see His Highness, and he might be very upset to learn what has been happening here. Don't worry, I know how to talk to the beast. Or, you're right, I won't mention anything that's gone wrong here. Or, I could just tell him that you and Cogsworth have started a business renting out rooms to tourists. Oh, shit, don't do that. Don't worry. Maybe so. Still, it might be wisest not to mention La Dame Blanche. But please, do go see if Mademoiselle Belle can help prepare the book, and give her and His Highness our best regards.
We must see
So
each
will
other
they
again
live
soon.
with Beauty and the Beast when they get here? Or when they get to the valley? That would be my guess. I'm guessing they won't have their own home, you know? Okay. Where are they? Oh, they're on a floating island right now. Oh, okay. They will? I figured they probably would, you know? Makes sense to me. Which island did I stick them on? Crap. Was it the forest? I think it might be the forest. I moved them for... Shoot. I moved them for a dream snap. Is it the meadow? I feel like I might have wanted the water. Yep. Well, hello, y'all. Talk to the beast in his home. How you guys doing? Going inside. See you in there. Ooh. As they immediately start talking to me. Hi. Oh, I'll talk to both of you. It's good to see you, Lilith. I heard you were visiting the castle. You've been gone a long time. Cogsworth and Lumiere send their regards. They've been a little busy. Pretty sure you're getting hit with the flu, feeling run down out of nowhere. Ooh, that sucks. And welcome back. I hate that when you can feel it start to creep in and it's just like, oh no. And you hope that it's not that, but especially if you start feeling achy too. Ugh. Well, hopefully it'll be like one of those weird, like here and gone in a day or two and not a full-fledged, like 2-week round of crap. Fingers crossed. Busy with what? Nothing at all, or they're doing spring cleaning, or they're investigating a mystery. Do I want to be really... I'm going to say investigating a mystery. I'm going to do it. I'm going to say it. Oh, what kind of mystery? That sounds exciting. More like a waste of time. Oh, no. They should be keeping the castle in good order, not playing make-believe. Kids were down all weekend. Oh no. I'm sorry. Well, lots of vitamin C and fluids. Do it. Thought you skipped it. You know, it's always wishful thinking when we were like, okay, we've avoided it, we've avoided it, we've avoided it. And then you think you're in the clear and then it gets you anyway. You're right. I'll let them know that next time I see them. Please don't be so hard on them. Lumiere and Cogsworth must be so bored now that you're away. Yes, and they found a book of advice on how to take care of the castle. I see. Oh, but it's badly damaged. I was hoping you knew how to fix it. All it takes is some patience and a little glue. Here, Mr. McDuck sold this to me. It's very handy for fixing books. Oh, no! Ah! Not super glue. Thanks, Belle. Please repair that book and tell Cogsworth and Lumiere to study it well. I expect the castle to be in perfect shape. I was wondering, perhaps they could join us here in the valley. Your castle will be fine, and they so deserve a break. Well, maybe they should really finish whatever they're doing first, though. I'll fix the book to help them do that. See you soon.
Sure.
Au revoir.
I have the most
Uh,
wonderful new book.
Got your flu shot on Monday? Well, that's... Fingers crossed that'll help keep you out of it. Get sick, it sticks to me like the plague. Yeah, what is up with that? Like, my husband and my kids will have it for, like, a day to 4 days, and then I'll be out for 2 to 3 weeks. Well, maybe not out, but it'll, like, I'll get that lingering cough that lasts for freaking ever, where it's like, what happened when it went from you guys to me? What happened inside my body? Because this is some crap. Also, no super glue on books. Don't do that. At least it's a magical pretend game. It's not a real book doing that. Alright. Crafting station. Hey, Scar, what's up? Can we actually do your quest yet? Okay, so this wants me to progress with Cogsworth, and this one wants me to progress with Cogsworth. Okay. It's magical super glue. It's archival and everything. Sort of. Gotten the flu shot, but still get sick. Everything literally sticks. That sucks. Yeah. Well, it's the flu shot's not a guarantee, that's for sure. You never know. And things make the rounds and mutate quick, so. Okay. I'm cooking. I'm not cooking. I'm crafting. That's how things are going. Well, it must have been magical super glue. Because look how nice that book looks since we've restored it. Alright. So he's back in the castle. So let's do that. A realm. Just glad tomorrow is Friday. Husband get kids off to school and won't have to worry about anyone over the weekend. Nice. Oh, you really only leave the house for doctor's appointments, so maybe you'll get lucky. You know? Maybe. I've repaired the book on home care. It looks like the last chapter is a guest book too. I'm just glad I have a job now where I can take sick days. I worked retail and food service where getting off of a shift was near impossible most of the time, so. As I suspected, Dame Blanche thought of everything related to hospitality. While you were gone, I prepared the stand. Dame Blanche will be pleased to see that we've taken care of her book. Great idea, Lumiere. You're always prepared. Or, now that the repairs are done, this book will look great on display. Or, I'm sure Dame Blanche will love that. Now that the repairs are done. I agree, and the castle will be all the better for it. Kids bring it to you? Yeah. I can't remember which comedian said it, but it was essentially, or maybe it wasn't a comedian. Maybe it was just some short somewhere or something, some video I saw. But essentially it was like, I used to think I was really good, or like I had a really good immune system and I was really good about, you know, not getting sick. And then I had kids that decided to cough directly in my eyeballs. And I found out that I was really just good at like not having people like give it to me. But kids, they get you, man. They're like little petri dishes. Please place the book on the stand so it can be properly displayed.
Farewell.
Put the repaired domestic manual on display. Although, my kids are fairly past the stage of coughing directly into my face. But they get me. They get me when they get sick, usually. A classic tome of housekeeping advice. It even includes guest book pages for honored visitors to sign. You would sign a housekeeping book? I don't know about that. Oh! Third key. Fantastic. Alright, so what does this one say? It is said that it is said that things both good and ill occur in threes. Okay. Alright, sir.
Uh-huh.
What did you find? A final key for the triple locked box.
Yes.
Bravo! Well, what are you waiting for? Don't just stand there. Open it up.
Don't be a stranger.
Pick up the bag and the invitation. Okay. Excuse me. Give me the prompt. Give me. Thank you. Going to try and keep your distance from them. Hopefully they won't recatch it. Theoretically, they shouldn't, but mutations again. Weird. A masquerade mask? Do I get to keep that? Oh, I can't look at my collection menu? Oh, no! Uh-oh. I am locked up. Okay. Whale poop. Alright. Alright, gotta reboot it. Oh, I need to... Okay, so I don't know if anybody uses Epic in here, but the free game this week... I don't know if there's more than one this week. They usually give at least one free game every week. And this week is Nightingale, which my husband and I were looking at getting before. So if anybody has heard of that or is interested in it or would like to look at it and see if they're interested in it, Epic is like Steam. It's a, you know, it's a client to run games on. You can buy stuff there too, but yeah. My husband and I were like, ooh, we must claim this. So I just got a little pop-up that said to go get it. Or to remind me to go get it. Remember the last time you spoke was going to get teeth pulled. Oh, yeah. Going to get more pulled on the 14th. Yikes. How did the first round, or the last rounds go? Rounds? I don't know how many rounds you've been. My son's been going to get, he's had to get a lot of fillings. And he actually has a root canal coming up. But dental work is no fun. So hopefully you are close to being done with all of the stuff that you need to get done. Took weeks to heal. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Alright. Let's see if we can go back to the castle. Well, I'm glad that it healed because you said it took weeks, which means theoretically it's done, although that means now you have more to go do. So hopefully the healing process will be, I would like to say easier, but I don't know if that's real or not. But I wish you luck in your healing process. Dental work sucks. I have a cleaning, I think, later this month. So we'll see. They're probably going to talk. I'm supposed to get they're like, oh yeah, you can get an implant for because I ended up not being able to get a crown and having a tooth pulled. And they were like, oh yeah, you can get an implant. It's going to cost you this much money. And I'm like, oh, well, that's nice. I guess I'll see what I can do about that sometime. Oh, well, we're running a special. I don't know how much longer we're going to have this special where it's like, I can't remember, like $3,000. Like, wow. I have other things that need to get taken care of before this tooth can get taken care of, so.
Enchanté.
Well then, what was inside the box? An invitation to a masquerade ball and a mask. Gifts from La Dame Blanche. Will you hush about that silly ghost story? We open this box by restoring her book. Clearly, she has created this mystery for someone to find it.
Absolutely not.
Nonsense. This could be a prank from some previous inhabitant of the castle or an unseen visitor. Exactly. A ghost. Implants are expensive, right? Yeah, it sucks because they take really good care of your teeth. They think my diabetes are causing the rapid decline. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I know it can cause dental problems. My father-in-law has issues, but he doesn't take care of his diabetes. I don't even know if he takes care of his teeth, really, but whatever. Those are his choices to make, not mine. But yeah, they talked to me about a bridge, but the complications with the bridge, like I guess they have to sand down the teeth that are next to where the bridge would go. And then if cavities developed underneath the bridge, it would be harder to detect them. And then it could potentially do damage to the teeth that the bridge is in between. So an implant would probably be my choice because I can't remember. I don't remember how much the bridge was, but I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. So, like, I'd almost rather just wait and see if I can afford an implant later. They said as long as my teeth don't shift, there's really not a time limit on putting an implant in there. So, it's not affecting my ability to eat, and it doesn't affect my smile so badly that it's depressing. It was hard at first because I can see it, and I'm sure other people can too. But it's not like one of my front teeth where it would be really, really obvious. So I've mostly gotten over the fact that I can see it when I smile. But yeah, it's tough. Gonna do partial dentures. Yeah, I wonder if I'll eventually end up needing dentures. I don't know. It just depends on how how things go as I get older, I guess. But well, hopefully it'll all go well. A ghost. You know, I didn't mean... Wait, Lilith, is something wrong? This invitation reminds me of something, but I can't quite remember. It feels magical, but also sad. I have a weird feeling about it.
Oh.
Cogsworth, what are we doing? We're sorry, Lilith. We never meant to upset you. Yes, my apologies. We've been sorely neglecting you. An invitation? A mask? Clearly, we must throw a masquerade, and Lilith will be our guest of honor. You're absolutely right. Never mind who put these trinkets here. We must host a masquerade for Lilith.
Bravo!
All right. Glad the teeth that you're losing are in the back. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't remember. I have one... I think if I had two, like one in the very back on my left and one on the middle of, you know, like I think it might be my middle molar on my right on the lower. So, but those were a while ago. I can't remember. I feel like it was, I can't remember how long ago I had those pulled, but anyway. Long enough for me to have forgotten.
How may I help you?
Now then, Lilith, are you ready for your most magnificent masquerade party? This is so exciting. Or, you don't have to throw a party for me. Or, there's a party here in the castle, and the party's all for me. This is so exciting.
Splendid.
I'm glad you're pleased. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's much to do. Please find somewhere to sit while we prepare. Wait, you don't need my help? Of course not. This is our job as your hosts. Lumiere and I, along with the castle staff, will prepare everything while you wait. This feels weird. Yeah, nobody's asking me to run around and prepare things and gather stuff and craft something. Okay. I don't mind helping a little, but I want to learn how to be a host too. Please teach me. Or how can I make sure it's a great how can I make sure it's a great party unless I help? That sounds like I'm controlling. I don't mind helping a little. That is kind of you, but this is His Highness's castle, and you are our guest. Yes, but I'm a friend of the beast. I mean, His Highness, and Belle, too. It feels wrong not to help out.
I see.
Fine, you can help. A little. What should I do? If you insist, would you kindly fetch the fine cutlery? It danced off a little while ago in the direction of the garden cellar.
Oh, that's
Then set the table. After that, perhaps you should check with Lumiere. After all, our maitre d' should have some dining ideas. Ah.
best of luck.
I said a little, man. Going to lay down. Jump in next Thursday. Was good to see. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm so glad to hear that you had adventures, and I hope you feel better. Sucks to get sick, but it was lovely having you here again, Yaya. Lots of fluids and lots of rest. All right. Go to the cellar in the garden to find the fine... Oh, this is not the cellar. To find the fine cutlery. See, now I'm going to end up doing like 14 tasks. I said a little man. What are you doing? Is this the cellar? Oh, I thought it was actually going to have me go in there. Cutlery fine enough to set on a princess table. I do like the pattern on that. It's lovely. Table near the piano. Okay. Is the piano in the front room? Or the front hallway? That doesn't seem like the right place to put it. Unless we're talking about... Is there a piano in the library? Oh, it's this table. This fancy looking table that was here. Duh. Oh! That was magical. That plate turned into a whole setup. Oh. Hello, sir.
Just the one
Hello,
I wanted to
Lumiere. Do
see.
you need any help with preparing for the party?
Ah,
Of course not, Lilith. I have everything under control. Then let me put it another way. Would you like some company, or can you teach me how to host a party, or what if Dame Blanche wants us all to work together to throw the party, or else it doesn't count? Would you like some company? Ah, yes. I would appreciate that, my friend. Someone new to talk to would be quite refreshing. I shall allow you to help me just a little.
please continue.
One of the dishes I am planning to serve for the party is a charcuterie board. I love charcuterie, or what's a charcuterie board? Or why are we inviting sharks and giving them cutlery? What? Be our guest. Nice. I love charcuterie. As do I. One board can please so many different palates. You may locate the ingredients around the castle, then assemble them and place them on the table.
Don't be a
Okay.
stranger.
Explore the castle to find the ingredients. Oyster, creepy crawly crab, chilling cucumber. What? I feel... Is that supposed to be like Gruyere cheese and screamed butter? Why is the oyster the only thing that's not like creepy, spooky named? Do we think the oyster is creepy on its own? It doesn't need a special name because it's already scary. Which is not true. Oysters are delicious. Of course, I'm a fan of seafood all around. All right. Okay. Is it going to be... No, that's the book. The page from when we were getting Belle. Or Beast. One of them. It's been so long now, I barely remember. I don't know if anything's going to be in the garden. You feel like this would be a weird place to find ingredients, but who the heck knows? That's another page to that book. And another page to that book. I was almost thinking those sacks were going to be something, but maybe it's something yet to come. Another page. Ah, it must be bedtime. I'm starting to hear stirrings in the hallway. All right. Oh, this is not the direction I wanted to go. That's another page to the book. Are we keeping ingredients in the library? I also feel like we're eventually going to do something with those brown, smelly clouds. They remind me of Pigpen. Is this something else that's new? This looks like something I already have. Something I already have. Okay, that's fine. Oh! Because everyone keeps cheese in a library. And butter. Okay. And a cucumber. Okay. These are weird choices we're making, guys. Of where to store our ingredients. But I don't see anything else in here. Yeah, that's a cute little stove. That would be cool to have. Oh! Okay. And then cook it. Oh, because we ended up right by the little stove. Makes sense. Alright. Autofill. Now I kind of want to have some cheese. Cheese and crackers? Yes, yes. On the table near the piano. Hey, I didn't make a wrong turn. Huzzah. Oh. Check in with Cogsworth. Is he down here? Oh, why yes. These wings are so big though, and they're so little. Keep having to adjust how my camera looks so we can see him. Excuse me. Ah.
So good to see
How
you.
are the party preparations going, Cogsworth? Splendidly. The table is set, the food is ready, but I can't help but think something is missing. A musical number? Maybe. What is this? This looks very ghostly in the background there. That's interesting. Missing. Do we need more food? More guests? More goodies for La Dame Blanche? More guests? Unfortunately, that is not possible. But there is no need. You are our guest of honor, Lilith. I know. We should decorate. Of course. We must create a festive atmosphere. Let's see. Oh, some rose garlands would frame the dining room nicely. I'm sure I could make that. If you don't mind, that would be quite helpful. Just place them in the hall when you're done. Okay.
Carry on then.
Okay, so find the materials. Softwood, rainbow rose bouquets, and castle detritus. Okay, does that come from these dusty, musty spaces? No. Unless I... No. Oh. What the... Painting scrap. A piece of canvas that was once part of a beautiful painting. Maybe it can be reassembled. It has the faint aroma of smoke. Interesting. I was expecting that to be connected to this quest chain that we were currently on. Cool. I will take additional stuff to do. Yes, thank you. Nothing in this corner. Okay, I'm assuming these are these stacking? They are stacking. Nice. It's not the detritus I'm looking for. But okay. Now, is there a quest tied to that? No. Okay. The softwood and the rose bouquets came from the garden. Hold on. Castle detritus. Okay. Which is near the crafting bench. There we go. As it all comes together. But there was more than one little sack, wasn't there? Is there other stuff? Other secret stuff? Maybe. Nope. No sack. Or was that the only sack and I just thought there was more than one because I was getting confused on where I was? What was that? Oh, it was... Okay. I couldn't see because the angle changed when I went up the stairs. Okay. Yeah, there's another sack. Open storage. Soil. Well, let's take it just in case we need it. Okay. It's in this corner. Okay. Rose garlands. Ooh, those look pretty. Yes, please. Ooh, get crafty. Fantastic. Oh, what was the next duty? Pick the fruit that puts Snow White to sleep. Might have to do some duties. Depends on how far we can get in this quest. I'd like to get them to the point where they're in the valley so that I can start working on their friendship in the in-between time, you know? What is this? Interact? Oh. Ooh. So pretty. Okay.
How may I be of assistance?
Bravo, Lilith. That is a marvelous addition to the castle's decor. Thanks, Cogsworth. What's left to do? Only the most important task of all. Celebrating.
Splendid.
It's time for you to enjoy the masquerade ball. Put on your mask and come enjoy yourself. Let's go. Party time. Or, are you sure I'm the only guest here? Or, don't you have a mask to wear too? Let's go. Well, if anyone knows the proper time for a party, it would be me. Ha ha! Great. If you don't mind, I'll take a picture to remember the moment. Take a picture? We'd have to ask His Highness, but he might have an unwanted painting that you could keep. No, I mean I have a device in my pocket that draws instant portraits. It's a new invention. Remarkable. I look forward to your demonstration. Fantastic. So, masquerade mask. It kind of goes with my outfit already. It goes enough. Not that it matters, but you know. Take a picture. Oh. These wings make it so hard, though. There's so little. You guys. Can I back it out? There we go. Alright. Oh. We have done it once again, Cogsworth. No one can hold a candle to the events we host. Indeed, old friend. It's been such a long time since the castle has felt so welcoming. Everything is so much brighter. It's almost as if...
This will do.
Don't say it.
Wonderful.
La Dame Blanche is pleased with us. You just had to, didn't you? Whoa. Back and forth you go, guys.
At your service.
Thanks to your assistance, our masquerade was a grand success. And the castle has been restored to tip-top shape. Thanks, you two. This was a great party, but... Oh dear, you look upset. Is something on your mind? It's just that old invitation. It makes me feel sad and weird, like I missed out on something. Something I can't quite remember. It's not your fault at all, though. The party was fun, and I really appreciated it. Or, I had fun at the party, but I hope you both had fun, too. Or, I'll bet we showed that ghost housekeeper a good time. I hope you both had fun, too. I don't know how to pronounce that. I know we, but... Mas? Mice? We? I don't know. We most certainly did. So now that the castle is restored, do you know what you want to do next? You should probably see if Mademoiselle Belle and His Highness are in need of our services. Where are they staying, Lilith? Dreamlight Valley. I think you'd both love it. It's a village full of people who can't wait to meet you, or are friends with Belle and the Beast too, or need all the help they can get. Our friends. Then they must be fine people. Cogsworth, we must go to this valley. Even the name inspires me. It sounds like a place for adventure.
How interesting.
But Mrs. Potts and the others will worry. I want Mrs. Potts. I must let them know you're going. That we are going, Nan. I shall. Consider it. At present, my duties require my presence here. The cobwebs alone are a frightful mess. But you go on. See what is new and what this new village is about, and bring our tidings and assurance to His Highness. That I will. Au revoir, mon capitaine. Lead the way, Lilith. Some of the stuff I know, but it's because I've heard it. Some of it's I'm like... Some French stuff I'm just like, I don't know. Okay, so we're returning with Lumiere. Fantastic. Okay, this angle is not great. Okay. I always forget I have to hit a button there to make it go. I love the variety and sizes of characters. I know I've said it before, but, like, I'm so into that. This angle says, please look up my nose.
Have you a moment, my friend?
I do, but also, I want to know if I actually get to keep this. Ooh. I get to keep this. Okay, looks like he might occasionally want stuff that's a pain in the ass. Gems. But flowers are fine. Okay, and then, do I get to keep this, mask? Okay, I'm gonna put that on my list. Although it may not show up in the collection menu. So this is a masquerade mask. And I'm gonna see if it's in the collection list at all. Under Beauty and the Beast, maybe? 46 out of 66. Good lord. Although some of that's going to be the bundles that I have not picked up. Okay, it is not there. And it's called the Masquerade Mask. So is it under non-Disney related? Oh, we're at Pride already, so that's not... It's not there. So I imagine it's... Oh, I forgot that these don't sort that way. Well, it wouldn't be in purchase, and it wouldn't be an event. And why are these down here looking weird? Look how... The little icon is missing. It's underneath that. Funny. Like this one, too. Is overlapped. And I don't think they're supposed to. Or maybe they are. They are in multiple things. Okay. Maybe it's just weird. Or maybe it's consistently wrong. I don't think it would be under Mickey and Friends either. Okay, well, we'll just put it as question mark for which collection it's from. It's not the first time we've had something like that. Usually it's the hand items. Okay, so I can take that off now, or we can just do this. Equip. And then we've welcomed Lumiere into the valley. Hello, sir. Can you get
I
out of
have
my
a small
pumpkins so I can
request.
talk to you? I remember this place. It is amazing, mon ami.
How
And you,
disappointing.
Lilith, my deepest apologies for not remembering your face. Don't worry about it, or I could never forget you, or I'm sure you remember many more things now. That one. The forgetting must have affected you and Cogsworth. It's all coming back to me. Before we left for the castle, you gave us something for safekeeping. A card of some sort. Wait, Nan.
Huh?
The invitation from La Dame Blanche for the masquerade. Quick, show it to me.
Très magnifique.
Quick!
Please continue.
Yes, that's the invitation you gave us. But it has changed form. Fascinating. Wait, I can remember it now. I gave you this invitation because I couldn't bear to look at it. It just made me so upset to think about it. But it's clearly full of dreamlight magic and feelings. That's it. This magical invitation must have attracted La Dame Blanche to the castle. Sorry, Lumiere. I think this invitation was La Dame Blanche. My negative emotions were haunting the castle, or I think this invitation caused all that scary stuff, or there was never any ghost. My negative emotions. I cannot claim that I understand all this, but if the haunting is done and we are reunited, all is well, non? I'm glad you came back to Dreamlight Valley, or I can't wait to see what kind of adventures we have together, or I'm sure you'll brighten up the valley. Because he's a candle. Okay, I'm glad you came back. As am I. Oh. Now let us go visit His Highness and Mademoiselle Belle.
I have plans for young, and I'm just getting started.
Okay. Are you talking smack at each other, or are you trying to talk to me at the same time? Go inside. Ugh, dang it. Do I want to move them back here? I moved them just for a dream snap. It wasn't really because I preferred not to have them here. I guess I should see if anything has spawned in their space. A little something something. Not terribly so. Get rid of this. And ooh, trees. Okay, that would be this button and this button and Beast Castle. Yeah. Oh, I would like to be able to see. Thank you very much. And I kind of want to be able to get behind it. So there we go. Good enough. Close enough. Except for this tree is now, like, right here. Hold on. Just plunk it down over there. Is this tree also kind of problematic? Kind of. There we go. Fine. Go inside. Alright, y'all. How you doing? Hey! Speak to Beast to reintroduce.
You're here.
Your Highness, Mademoiselle Belle, it is magnificent to see you both again. Oh, Lumiere, we're so glad you could come and join us. Yes, welcome. It is good to have you here. But where is Cogsworth?
No.
Alas, he insisted on staying at the castle. He said he could not abandon his work. Oh, but he's missing out on so much. Can't you do something? I can't fault him for his dedication to his duties. That would set a poor example. What if you write him orders telling him to come here? Or what if you tell him you need to discipline him in person? Or, you know he called you a hairy buffoon, right? What? What if you write him orders, I guess? I don't like any of these. If you tell him to leave the castle, he will. That's true. Fine. I shall write it to him and direct him to come to the valley immediately. Lilith, will you bring him my letter? Of course I will. I mean, duh. Okay. You have my thanks. Yes, thank you, Lilith. And thank you, Beast. Oh, Lumiere, I can't wait to catch up.
How marvelous!
Yes, please tell me everything happening in the valley, mademoiselle.
I hope you have.
I'm
an
curious to
enjoyable
see
evening.
what other characters Lumiere and Cogsworth interact with, you know? Okay. Do I have that letter in my inventory? I do. That's not the one. This one. Birthday party invitation. This invitation to a children's birthday party evokes melancholy memories. Interesting. But I have a feeling we're going to get sadness involved with that. Okay. So now we go back to the realm. Come on, Cogsworth. You can move into the valley and then I can befriend you and Lumiere.
Do go. Ah,
There you are, Lilith. How is Lumiere doing in this valley of yours? He's having a great time, or he misses you already, or he's so busy he's forgotten all about you. Rude. He's having a great time.
No, unacceptable.
Oh, how nice. Barely out of the castle and he's already lollygagging. I can't imagine what it's like to be that irresponsible. You know, if you want to spend some time relaxing and taking it easy, you could just join him in the valley. Are you sure His Highness won't mind? Actually, I've got orders right here telling you to go there at once.
How thoughtful.
Oh, my gears. Why didn't you say so? I've already let Mrs. Potts and the others know I might be going. We must depart post-haste.
Do take care.
Nice. I thought I would have to come back and sweep up all the cobwebs and do all of that in order to go. Hello? He's even smaller than Lumiere. Okay, stop putting your nose up like that. There we go, it's better. Return to the valley. I did return to the valley. I'm assuming talk to Cogsworth. There we go. Hey, hey. Stop running off. This place. I remember it like it was yesterday. How could it have slipped my mind? It was the forgetting, and don't worry, it affected me too.
Do go on.
Well, even if there was a reason, Lilith, I am truly sorry. Though I'm glad we were able to celebrate together at the castle, despite it all.
No.
Oh, you seem upset. Was the masquerade not to your liking? Our party was great, but the invitation, it was a magical memento. I've been looking for them for a while. The Dreamlight magic in it is what caused the chaos at the castle. Yes, I remember when you gave it to us for safekeeping. You seemed melancholy at the time. I don't dare pry, of course. I think this invitation was for a party I wasn't invited to, though I don't remember why, or a party I couldn't attend. I think I was sick or something, or a party too far away. I think we moved, or someone moved away from me. I'm going to say the first one, even though there was something that happened when I was a kid that was not quite like it, but that's the closest one to it, so that's it.
Wonderful.
I am sorry you have regrets, my friend, but you did receive the invitation, and you did attend a party, did you not? I guess, but it wasn't the same as the one I missed.
How interesting.
It couldn't be. Times and people change. As a clock, I know that more than anyone. But the masquerade was just for you, to show how you are admired, and isn't that something to cherish? I think I appreciate what you did, or I have to make my own new memories, or I'll have to think about it. I have to make my own new memories. And you will.
I see.
Come now, we must go and see Lumiere, His Highness and Mademoiselle Belle. Don't dawdle.
I now.
I'm not
beyond
surprised. All right, so let's go. What's up, Hades and Ursula? Yeah. More reunion. Look at you guys. Look how happy y'all are. Okay. Okay, Belle, work it out. There we go.
There you are.
Cogsworth, you've arrived.
Wonderful.
And just in time, I presume. Your Highness, Mademoiselle Belle, it's good to see you again. Oh, Cogsworth, I've missed you so much. It feels like I haven't seen you in ages. Cogsworth. Lumiere has told me nothing of what happened when Lilith visited. Lilith, will you tell us what happened back at the castle? The castle was dark and strange. Things were was dark and strange things were happening. Paintings flew around, the garden was in shambles, and pages of household advice were appearing out of nowhere. Lumiere thought there was a ghost called La Dame Blanche, but Cogsworth and I knew it was something else. I was siding with Lumiere. Why did we suddenly turn? It was Dreamlight magic from an old party invitation I'd given to Cogsworth and Lumiere for safekeeping. This strange memento caused weird things to happen that looked like a haunting. I'm sorry for all the trouble, really. That sounds alarming, yet quite fascinating. I'd love to hear more about it later. I'm sure it was an accident, Lilith. I'm just glad no one was harmed. Lumiere, Cogsworth, we're so glad you're here. And thank you, Lilith. You've brought us all back together. It was a pleasure, or I'm glad to have Cogsworth and Lumiere in the valley, or let me know if they don't behave. It was a pleasure. Cogsworth and Lumiere, Belle and I have discussed this matter. You must stay here in our home.
Oh.
Thank you, Your Highness. We shall do our best to serve you here. Of course. Would you like a cup of tea? Shall I do some dusting? No, you don't understand. I don't need servants here. Somehow the valley is different, and Lilith has shown me many wonderful things. I wouldn't want you to miss out on them. Do you really mean it? Lilith, is it true? The valley is my responsibility, and I want everyone here to be able to choose their own path, or I think you deserve a break after all the hard work you've done, or you could work for me instead. I think you deserve a break. How magnanimous of you. Thank you so much, Your Highness, and you too, Lilith, but, well, what do we do now? You heard him. Whatever you like.
Too true. Too true.
Let's have an adventure then, shall we? Starting with investigating those white petals over there. Wait, white petals? Oh no, don't you dare start that ghost nonsense again. You know, Dreamlight Valley might have completely different ghosts for you to find. Don't encourage him. Okay. Well, they're both here now, which means I can work on their friendship. I think they probably both need friendship. All right, so he wants petrified wood, blue luminescent flower, and shiny blue zircon. Shiny blue bite me. So, are we locked? Yes. Till we get to level 2, which should be gifts away, really. And Lumiere level 2. So, where are we at time-wise? Oh, good. We have time to get them some presents. Excellent. All right. So, let's see. He wants... I need to go to... Would it be easier to go home? It might be easier to go home and collect all of the stuff that they want. So I know there's a couple flowers. Oh, there's a milkweed of some variety and a blue luminescent, I think, flower. So this would be on the 5th floor. Flowers. Okay. Blue luminescent. Fantastic. And then what color milkweed? Marsh milkweed? Characters. Oh, they're really close to the top. He wants an orange marsh milkweed. Okay. Here? Yep. Look at me go. Almost like I know where I put stuff. Alright. And then... some crystal action. Shiny blue zircon and a crystal. What goes in here? Oh. Yeah. And then shiny blue zircon. So it should be here. Nope, that's amethyst. Ugh. I don't like giving shiny gems as gifts. Pisses me off. Petrified wood. And I think that's it, right? So that's going to be on the 10th floor. Which side is refined and which side is raw? I think the left side is raw. Oh, I haven't redone this room. What? Alright. That's rich soil. There we go. Right? Okay. What was I just thinking of? Oh, I was thinking about, okay. So some of this witchy stuff I'm going to want to put in my, did I call it a greenhouse? Let me look at my list. That's in this spreadsheet. And it's in this list. What is it? There's the painting studio, which is similar. I called it a sunroom. All right, I knew it wasn't a greenhouse because greenhouses are typically detached or like more outside of the house. Okay, so what room is that? That's the floor. That's 7th floor. And then the painting studio is the 5th floor, which I'm not on currently. So I could do some of this witchy stuff that we just got in here. Although it doesn't make as much sense because this is less of like that garden sunroom vibe. It's similar. God, I love how that turned out though. Okay. And then, although that, I think some of these lights are so bright. That's the 7th floor. Tea room. That's where we started our stream tonight. Because I was trying to figure out where I could sit with these wings on, because the wings are sometimes a pain in the ass. But this room, for sure, some of that Star Path stuff can go in here. This is another room I absolutely love. I just love it. I love how these fungus look through this vine wall. I think they look so cool. What? What was that sound? Was that flower? I didn't know they laughed. Excuse me? Have I never walked that close to the flower before? You know what? I haven't. Not with the sound on, because when I did this room, I would have been recording it, and I don't typically have the sound on when I'm playing off stream, because I'm usually listening to something. And so I turn the sound off. And then when I record my videos that I make, I don't have the sound on because I either do a voiceover or music or both. So I didn't know they giggled. Oh, thank you. Yeah, some of them I like a lot better than others, but this is one of my favorites. And now that we've got that witchy stuff, like, let me, what was I don't know if I'm gonna have space for something like that. This maybe. And then this. I could see wanting this in here. The luminous vivarium wall. I don't know exactly where. But I'm not gonna revamp any rooms anytime soon. But, like, I could see putting that little vivarium, not vivarium, the little, like, on one of these tables in here. It's so hard to see in here, but I wanted it crammed, packed. I was like, if any room is going to be over the top. But, like, these windows in here, they would be so pretty. And if this is, I want to know if this is a door that goes inside the house. I'm really curious what it's going to look like. Or, like, this bench instead of these tables. Like, come on now. And I did this room not long after we did the fairy stuff, so I got a lot of those plants and stuff in there from the fairy stuff. Need to get the witchy house from the premium shop. I know, but I really shouldn't spend the money on that. My son, so Halloween's coming and we need to get some stuff for that. And then my oldest son's birthday is in November. And then we're into holiday spending. So I also am thinking about we've got a little wiggle room in birthday budget because we didn't spend as much as I thought we might. We usually spend, well, it varies how much we spend for birthdays and anniversary and stuff. But Steam's got that huge sale going on, and I really want to try and pick up a couple of games. I'm really thinking of picking up the 2 bookshop games so that I have them for when I'm ready to roll them into stuff, like roll them into playing, into the gaming rotation, if you will. And picking them up on sale would be good. So I gotta do some math though. Okay, I need to go gift stuff. But you're talking about which one? This one? Is this the one you mean? I think it's funny that I keep getting like the Easter and spring stuff in my recommended. Like, this is, I guess it's fitting because I was finding eggs inside the haunted castle just now. Or are you talking about the one in the Star Path? Are you talking about this? Because eventually I will get it. I also have... I haven't looked at the Moonstone bundle yet, though. Not that I really need that, but... You know, Wish Blossom Ranch should come out while... No, it shouldn't. It comes out after, probably, this Moonstone thing. Are you talking about this? You have some different stuff. Oh, are you talking about in your recommended section? Because that is different for everybody. Look at this house. I shouldn't even look at this stuff. $55 freaking dollars. Look at that gown. I'm not like super fussed about the color scheme, but the cut. Except for the fact that her hands clip through the sides. Look at this hat. Wow. Ooh, that's a pretty mask. I like that it's asymmetric. Nice. Those are cute shoes. But yeah, that house. Freaking sick. It's not in your recommended? Huh. Weird. Oh, I need to get out of here. That's beautiful, though. And put that in the Glade. Or the Forgotten Lands, but I think the Glade would be a good vibe, too. Because I know this changed. It's so funny that it's... This was like it last week, too. I can't remember. What was last week's Stream Snap? Whatever that one was. I was like, this is also not appropriate. Like, I think it was... Was it the autumn one? Because I was like, I can have fall and Easter. Looking at yours. Interesting. Because I've got the town hall and the trees and the celebration and the castle. Weird. I don't know why. Unless I have... Well, no, because even if you have stuff, it'll still show up in those other sections. I don't know. Okay, I didn't mean to click the Moonstones button. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. Because I don't think I've... I mean, I've got this one, which I love. And I've got the Tinkerbell one. I've only got like 3 houses. This is not the right button. Okay, I got the Sweet House and the Mushroom House. Wilted Flower. But it would still show up, I would think. The Teapot House. I need to do something with this Teapot House because it's also stinking cute. I loved the Tinkerbell house too. I had to have it. I feel like I got the Tinkerbell house and maybe the Fairy Blossom house with the other DLCs. And maybe the Sweet House. Like, I maybe got those 3 because of Moonstone bundles that came with, like, maybe buying the game and then the 2 DLCs. I can't remember when I picked up the Mushroom Manor. Anyway, it's all a blur now. Cozy Halloween Cottage. Huh. Weird. Okay, now I have to see an image of it because I'm curious. Cozy Halloween Cottage. Dreamlight Valley. Ooh. Look at that. Okay, I don't want higher resolution. I just need it to be big enough so that my eyeballs can see it. Ooh. That is cute. Yeah, I wonder why it's not in my shop. I don't know why.
Ooh, look! It's my fishhook constellation.
Ooh. Okay, what was I gonna do? I was gonna go gift stuff. That's what was happening. Alright. I don't think I got this house in the same place I had it before because it feels like it's further forward. Which is fine, but... Alright.
May I help you?
A night owl, I see. Well, yes. I have something to give you. Oh my gosh, I don't have to get up early in the morning. I mean, I'm probably still going to try and get up a little early because I got stuff to do and I work on Saturday. So if I don't get stuff done tomorrow morning before work and Saturday morning before work, then I'm going to be really behind on some stuff. Okay, he's got a little hat. This mirror is pretty. That's a really pretty mirror. We do get that little workbench. Cute. I'm into it. And that's a cute little suit, and it's a suit. We like that. So rare that we get just a suit. Oh, crap. I totally forgot. Did I already decide what they're going to be? I think I might have. Okay. What the heck are you guys going to do? No. I did not. Okay. So right now I have an extra snippet catcher. So snippet catching's out. I really am behind on gardening and digging. But I want Cinderella to be a gardener, I think. So I might hold out, even though that means gardening is going to get way behind. Because let's see. They haven't said when Cinderella's coming out. But I think it's winter. And I think it's 2025 and not early 2026. But I haven't looked at the roadmap in a bit. But does that mean she's coming when Wish Blossom Ranch comes out? Or is there going to be a chunk of time? I feel like it's going to be at the same time. Timing-wise, I'm trying to think of like when this Star Path ends. And when like the next one starts and how long it will run. I don't know. Timing's going to be a little interesting. Okay, that doesn't change the fact that I need to figure out what the heck I want to make. Oh! Time bending. He's a freaking clock. Okay. Is that too literal? Alright, so what do we want to make Lumiere then? Oh. If I talk to you, will you immediately start the quest? It does not. Running like clockwork. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I have more stuff to give you. You wanted petrified wood. Yes.
How may I be of assistance?
It's interesting that he wants wood. He is made out of wood. What am I doing? I have something to give you. blue luminescent flower. Okay. Fantastic. Already level 4. Love to see it. Alright. Thank you. And there's that. And then I'm going to talk to you
So good
again.
to see you.
So that I can do... How do you feel today?
Splendid.
Who, me? How kind of you to ask. I'm feeling splendid.
see.
How are you, Lilith? I'm feeling great. Or I'm a little down, actually. Or I'm feeling productive today. That's true.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. A day of hard work can be so satisfying.
How interesting.
What's on your list for today? I'd like to help out some of the villagers, or I just want to clean up the valley a bit, or I'm going exploring. I think I want to clean up the valley a bit.
Splendid.
You've already done a marvelous job, but polishing things up is never a bad idea.
Carry on.
Good night, my
Fantastic. All right, Lumiere, you're next. Okay, what do I want to make Lumiere? Digging, fishing, foraging, gardening, mining. Not gardening. Although, theoretically, I could put him on gardening and still add Cinderella there. And then what we have Snow White. Ooh, Snow White. Snow White could be foraging. And Tinkerbell. I almost feel like Tinkerbell would be a good snippet catcher. Who's on snippet catching that I might move away from snippet catching? I could move Peter Pan away from snippet catching. I try to keep it balanced. I don't think Lumiere is a gardener though. Maybe digging. I always feel like bad about sticking people on digging because I never prioritize digging. Let's make him a digger. That's fine. I need to spell his name correctly though. Lumiere. If I took Peter Pan off of that, I might move him to fishing. I feel like fishing and digging are the ones where I'm like, I guess I'll stick people on that. Okay. Yeah, we'll think about it. We have time. This just started yesterday. I shine as brightly as the sun, just a little smaller, no? I have something to give you. You can have a flower. Oh. Ah, merci beaucoup. Okay. Ooh. What the heck is this level 5 thing? Is that a motif? Are those stockings? Like with the line on them? Because the line is on the front, but I thought the line was usually on the back. Is this a... Oh, crap. Damn it. What did I just say he was going to be digging? Here. I need to look at his quest things again. Hold on. Stop talking all at once, y'all. Okay, so let's go to characters and see what the heck that was. Is that a customizable curtain? Maybe? The level 3 thing is interesting too. Oh, level 2 is the Chase Lounge thing. Okay. And the level 10 is that dress that they were showing in the, like, loading screen images and stuff. Okay. So let's give him some other stuff. The dark will not trouble you. Just stay close by me. Okay. I have more stuff to give you. Take this. Oh, I didn't get him a diamond. A totally spaced. Okay. Okay.
I want Belle to be happy.
So I will go get that. Very sweet. Very sweet of you, Beast, that you want Belle to be happy. Where are we at? Okay. I need to start thinking about wrapping it up, though. Even though I don't have to get up early in the morning, I still need to get up relatively early just so I can get productive stuff done. go ahead and get all these gems because we're here. Yeah, I had over 6 million coins at one point, and then I spent a bunch of money. Alright, I should have a diamond, though. Split. Alright, let's go give that. Any excuse to fly around with these magnificent wings. Even though her hair looks kind of funny. Clipping through them. I almost picked a short hairstyle just because of that, but I don't pick this hairstyle very often.
Welcome.
You may always depend on me to shed a little light on any situation. I swear I didn't forget your third present.
Of course.
Your generosity knows no limits. Fantastic. Level 4. Well on their way. So by next week, as long as I have time to fit this in, which honestly this game is really easy to fit into small moments because you can save at any time. It's probably one of the reasons I've been keeping up with it at all, the way I have been. So, me? Oh, I have so many joys in life.
Please continue.
Singing, dancing, spending time with my dear feather duster friend. You're like a one-man show, or do you ever enjoy the quiet life? Or tell me about this feather duster. That one. Oh, she is exquisite. Kind, charming, beautiful. Our evening walks on the parapet are my favorite part of the day.
I have a small
Aw,
request.
she's such a romantic. Alright. So, Lumiere and Cogsworth are here. They're already to level 4. Well on our way. Well on our way to getting the critters. Let's go ahead and get furniture. Elegant Castle Chase Lounge. Let's log these couple of thingies. Furniture pieces. Okay, so Elegant Castle Chase Lounge. Is that how lounge is spelled? What? Longue? Interesting. I never realized it's the French spelling for long. Is it okay, hold on. Okay, it says 2 dictionaries used most by editors, Merriam's and Webster's New World College Dictionary, both treat Chase Lounge as a variant of, and therefore inferior to, so Lounge, which is what I thought it would be, inferior to Chase Lounge spelled this way, which is the French spelling. So for news and book editors, Loung is wrong, even though for you, meaning like the average person, I guess, either form is fine. Interesting. See, I learn a lot playing this game. I don't retain it, but I learn it in the moment. All right, this is Beauty and the Beast. And then in game. And then we also got this Elegant Castle mirror, which is really pretty, honestly. It's gonna potentially take some spaces. Beast. There we go. I was like, please make it do. All right. Because Sleeping Beauty is also in there. So I started typing beauty and 2 options came up in the column. All right. Lovely. Okay. So now, are there any quick duties I could take care of? Mindfulness, whipping up a 1-star meal, go fish, digging. Oh, and pick the fruit. So, you know what?
Ever consider a career in design?
I'm going to go ahead and snag somebody.
May I?
You're a time vendor.
May I have a moment of your?
I'm gonna grab Lumiere because he is more likely to. I'm more likely to dig with him. So let's see if I can crank out a couple of duties, or at least make a dent, and we can wrap it up in the next 10 minutes. 5-10 minutes. All right. So we got Lumiere and Cogsworth here. I should be able to work on their leveling off stream. Should be able to work on Starpath off stream. And so next week we should be getting to more questing. I will probably stick with this. Gosh, I don't even know because, next week, what's that? The 9th, the 16th. So on the 15th, we have an event starting, and on the 22nd. So I almost feel like the next 3 Thursday night streams are probably going to be Dreamlight Valley. Maybe even 4, depending on how it goes. But I don't know. That's just, it depends on what those events are like. I really don't know what they're going to be like. So we'll just have to wait and see. I will definitely, I mean, next week's a given because of the questing. And depending on how long the questing takes, it might be at least 2 more streams for that. Sundays right now, probably gonna, well, this Sunday's for sure gonna be a Teddy's Haven stream. I am really having a good time playing that game. I've been playing it off stream, really enjoying that. But I don't know about like if I'm gonna stay doing Teddy's Haven on Sundays, or if I might start alternating Teddy's Haven and Dinkum. Did I want to craft something? No, I wanted to cook something. See, when I come down here to craft, I cook, and when I come down here to cook, I craft. Because I'm a pro. Alright, so there's that. That should be a duty. Wait, what? 5 of them. I knew 1 seemed too simple. Oh, it was a 1-star meal. That's why I was remembering the number 1. Good job. But that means I should also have the 2 Veil critters unlocked by then. If they continue to be an all-day situation. Oh, I didn't update that. Since they're new, I don't have their full schedule figured out yet. So they both were all day again. They were all day yesterday, both of them as well. So it doesn't seem like they're going to be too difficult to get unlocked. Because a lot of times when they're all day, sometimes they're all day every day, which makes them real easy to get unlocked. Mine precious gems with a royal tool. All right, so we're going to do apples. It'd be really great if one of these gave me bonus. Of course, now that I've said it out loud, it won't happen. Oh! Or it'll do that, and it won't be quite enough. Okay, not quite enough. How many did oh, 22! Dang it! All right, we've got 2 mining ones and a digging one. Oh, what were the routine duties? Sell flowers, sell fruit, sell meals. Oh, pfft. Well, I can do the fruit and meals real fast. And I probably have some flowers I could sell. Oh, well, if we're going to do all that, we might as well do this too. Oh! I get to have them? I have to add them. Oh, crap. I have to add them to my spreadsheet. No. Okay, that's flower storage. I'm going to have to put that here. Rainbow rose bouquet. I didn't think I was going to get them. I thought it was going to be just questies. Questy goodness. Okay. Dang it. Like, I'm excited and also, damn it, now I have to rearrange storage again. All right. So, what do I have a butt ton of? Wow, okay. I would like them as decorating objects, like some rose bushes that are in that rainbow. Like, that would be gorgeous. Could you... Ugh, it'd be so pretty. Okay. What do I have a butt ton of? I probably have a lot of the Penstemons.
Oh, doesn't anyone here know how to have fun?
Holy crap, Ursula. Oh, you know what I have a butt ton of, and I always have a butt ton of? These roses. There really is no debate. What else did I need to sell? Meals, flowers, and something else. What was it? Fruit. And I had the apples. Perfect.
How's it going?
Well, there's the weekly things done. 5 meals. Nope. So. Done and done.
Need anything?
Nope. This one. Okay. And you can't even see what these are. 6 weeks. 7 weeks. Holy crap. What? 65 days? That's 2 freaking months. Well, maybe that bundle will still be there. I can't justify $55 and an expansion pack, though. That's going to get us all the way through the end of November. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. So that's 56. That's going to get us into early December. Wow. That is a long-ass star path. Okay, then. Mine. Let's check that. So I don't forget what I'm doing, because my brain is also starting to get a little tired. Another reason to wrap it up soon. Hey, Lumiere. Oh, that's right. He's actually a digger, too, right? I mean, I made him a thing, and then I completely forgot. There he goes. I was like, any second now. But it'd be good to get back into the pumpkin game, you know? Since I haven't been playing this as much in my downtime, I have not been doing pumpkin stuff. Alright, Donald, chill the hell out, man. Okay. This is Dreamlight, that's fine. There it is. It's under crafting materials. Well, does that mean that that recipe unlocked? The garland? Is that a forever recipe too? It wouldn't be in here, because this is refined. And I'm assuming we still can't refine down the shadow snippets, which is fine. I can sell them. Okay. Functional items. Doubt it will be anything in here. Doubt it will be anything in here. This is all the same stuff. Is the only way to get those flowers from B's stall kind of like the other roses, though? See, we could make something like this with those roses. That would be awesome. Little planter filled with those roses. The children are pushing their limits considering there's no school tomorrow. Whoa. Oh, the child cannot hear. That's why I was like, why are we yelling? Oh, because he's probably upstairs with headphones in. Okay, I don't see anything to use. Like, all of this stuff looks like the same stuff. So it's interesting that it's showing up as a crafting material in the collection list. But I'm not seeing, unless I'm just skipping past it because looking at this list is difficult when you're trying to, like, scan for new stuff. But I don't see that garland that I made for the quest inside the realm. And I don't think there's anything here. Alright. Whatever, man. Okay, so we did the digging. Tackle a royal test. Really? One? Oh, I don't have a companion with me. I meant to grab one. Damn it. Which critter did I just unlock? Have I done the pink crocodile? I did do the pink crocodile. There was another critter I just unlocked, though. That was level 1. In a sea of all of the level 5s. 5s. Crap. Which one did I recently unlock? Ah! The black and gray monkey. Okay. I thought there was one. So now I can pet you. Fantastic. And done. Okay. Spend time with Goofy. Okay. I feel like that's fine. Did we get Apple's respawn yet? I don't think so. Too quick. Okay. But that's not a bad place to stop. We got a few things done. Actually, I take it back. Rewards. What's on this level? And we'll get those. Since we spent so many moonstones. Ooh, that's a toughie. I kind of want the book. What's in the next tier? Ugh. Shoot. Alright, well, let's do the cheapies. Those are interesting motifs. You know what those would be cool for? For the pictures, for dream snaps. I could see those being really cool in effects to have in a picture. Okay. I need to know. I need to know if this is interior. Or somehow, like, you can build a wall outside. Like, this makes sense to be an interior. But we haven't had doors that have no door on them. Like, just openings. So that's odd to me. And I want to know how it works. Can you see the other room? Okay, I'm going to get it. I know it's pricier, but I'm going to get it. Okay, what's in this one? Ugh, 40. Dang it. Okay. Well. Is it... Well. I want that. Okay. And we'll go ahead and get this and see if it's a frame. I feel like it's gotta be. Yeah, Thorn photo frame. Alright. So let's log that stuff real quick. And then I want to see this door. And then we can wrap it up. We can be responsible people. Can we, though? Alright, stained glass greenhouse door. That's a door. And that is non-Disney. And that is a purchase. And then, nope. Stained glass greenhouse wall. Wall. I'm going to mark that as a window because that's what I'm going to use it like. If it's an interior thing, Oh, that's not how that works. Okay, and then that was also a purchase. And then we have the greenhouse bench. But that's considered a vent. Okay. That was it though, right? Okay. I must know. I must know. That's not how we do that. Ooh. We'll just go right on in here. So the reason I left this room blank was because it was super convenient. Okay. Now we can do green. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Is it a wallpaper? Are they outside things? Am I missing it? Okay, hold the phone. Look at how pretty this is. I love it. It's got lights on it. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Very, very happy about that. All right. Okay. Is it? Are they outside things? Hold on. Can I build an outside greenhouse? The only thing I don't know how I feel about is if it doesn't have a ceiling.
You know, I really
Oh.
like the folks.
Get me someplace with lots of space. Someplace where I have removed a bunch of... Down here. This is going to be good. Down here. I just assumed they were going to be... Oh my god! What? Oh, I kind of wish they'd given me more than one of each. I'm not doing outside spaces yet, but oh my god, and then you can see through them. I could do like, okay, I'm excited about that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, I can't do anything about it tonight, but I hope they're not terribly expensive from Scrooge's shop.
I can't wait for my date with Mickey.
I'm sorry, Minnie. I can't. I'm sure you're very excited about your date with Mickey, but I am busy finding out all of the information. I need all the details.
Remember,
Scrooge, how much do they
time is
cost?
money. Greetings, neighbor.
What are they called? I mean, like, what can we can't do a text search in here, can we? So that's a wall. Crap. Apply. I don't see it there. Okay. Well. Green and brown. We're doing research for science. That's what we're doing. Okay. They were green though, right? Okay, I need to know. I wish I could do text-based searching in here. That'd be very helpful. Okay. They're 4K a piece. That's fine. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna buy like... No, wait, not the door. We don't need 19 of the door. We could get away with 9 of the door. And then we could get... They are at the bottom of this list, though. Which I thought was interesting. Okay. I kind of feel like I'm gonna need a bunch. So I'm just gonna buy 49 of them. We'll round it out to 50. And then I won't have to do anything like stop. I'm not gonna buy everything else yet. Okay, 4K. Not the cheapest thing on the planet, but definitely not the most expensive thing on the planet. Holy crap. I'm not doing exterior spaces yet, but I cannot wait to play with those. Okay. All right. We are wrapping it up. We're behaving ourselves. We're not obsessively looking at all of the stuff and having one more potato chip and just one more potato chip and just one more potato chip. We are going to stand here and look cute. We will be back on Sunday for Teddy's Haven. We will be back next Thursday for more questing and other Dreamlight Valley shenanigans. I think that's everything. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a lovely day, night, time, wherever you are, whenever you are. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, thumbs up, all of the things. And I hope to see you next time. Good night. Oh, buttons. I already hit the button I needed to hit. I was trying to be all slick. We can't be slick here. We have to be chaotic. Bye.